All right, everybody, and welcome to another WinnerStaysOn session. My screen's not black this time. We're okay. We've done all the technical difficulties, sorted them out. Hopefully I don't jinx anything, but we're going to be kicking it off with another WinnerStaysOn. Our third weekend of CPT action is concluded, and things are back to normal now, back to regular status. Matt, he's joining me today. Talk to me. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, really good, man. Enjoyed watching all those games over the weekend. Was it the Seth player that won it? Like
SKZ.
Yes, yeah, really enjoyed seeing that Seth play. Looked like he'd fully optimized a lot of the stuff for that character, and it was just really enjoyable to see Seth actually putting in some work. And we've got one already confirmed for Capcom Cup now, which is really exciting.
It's going to be interesting, and we'll talk about that a little bit later as the show goes on. But you know, we've got a strong showing tonight. I think we have another full UK contingent tonight. So we're going to have Jester Power, Joker Jokes, the brothers returning on the show. It's good to have Joker back because I haven't actually seen him in a while. Hopefully he's doing well. We've got Sengan. He's joining us tonight. He's been on an absolute tear recently. I don't know if he's still conflicted about whether to be a full-time commentator or full-time player, or he's just trying to make sure he's repping it for the commentator.
Streaming to his 5 viewers. Might be 6 now.
He wanted to do 5. He got 15.
Wow, double figures, man.
Listen, he's doing his things out there. We've got one of the best players in the UK, heck, one of the best players in Europe joining us tonight as well, Hurricane. He's going to be here. I don't know if he's going to stick with Cammy tonight or he's just going to experiment with his different roster. Hopefully he doesn't bring out that Ryu. I don't want to see it, to be perfectly honest with you. But we also have MQS, another returning guest as well. So more fan play for you guys tonight. We also have Soundboi here as well, once again. Always loving Cody. Cody's been quite a bit of talk of the town. Obviously, F-Word has him as one of the hard hitters, the underrated hard hitters this season for the game. And we should be having, as far as I'm aware, Afii joining us later. So if you think you weren't going to get any presidency gameplay, you're going to get some tonight through Afii. He might pick Poison. We don't know. Jester might pick Poison. It'll be good to see her either way. But do you know what I should do? Instead of being a gatekeeper, because I'm actually all right at gatekeeping people, I'm going to get at the back of the queue, and then we should be good to go. So up first, we should have, Sengan and Joker Jokes.
Sengan's up first. I've heard he's leveled up his boxes significantly enough. They actually won one of the Salt Mine Leagues the other day, so...
Yeah, he did. Congratulations once again. He put in quite a shift. He actually came third on yesterday's Salt Mine League as well.
Bolt Strike and Claw that came above him?
Yes. So he's been showing quite a bit of consistency in a short space of time. And that deserves a lot more credit than some people are giving it for, because Sengan to me is one of the players right now who has taken advantage of, I've got more time at home, so I can still do work from home, but I can still put in the hours. And if I've got a thought about Street Fighter, I can turn it real quick, get some practice in, get some games in. He's streaming as well. Streaming does help you kind of, speak out your thoughts as well as get bounce off the viewers. Kind of get opinions from them as well. Just been helping out altogether.
I mean, he's always been a threat. He's got top 8 at Premier events in back in the Street Fighter 4 days. So
Matt, people forget that. People forget that, you know.
Yeah, the same time that was it. Him, I'm Still a Daddy, and a whole bunch of, and Ryan as well. All got top 8 that one year.
Yeah.
Hype spotting 4, I think it was.
So, Joker Jokes, very strong 1,000 player. I know we talk about Broski quite a bit. Lovely opener.
Yeah,
with that sweep. Joker Jokes is actually one of the strongest Dalston players we have in Europe as well, and he actually came top 8 at the Salt Mine League, or in this Salt Mine League online yesterday as well. So shouts to him. Okay, here we go. Just sorting out.
Joker plays some other characters as well, doesn't he? Dalston, was it Ibuki is one of his side characters of him?
He plays Ibuki, plays Karen, plays Guile. I think he's been on this Ken phase recently.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that one.
So, I don't know, but today he's picking Dalston, and he's been on a tear with this Dalston. So maybe he's got some tech against Barrow that I don't know about, so it'll be good to see that.
He's getting bullied in the corner at the moment. All gets out of there, straight back in.
Sengan's offensive pressure, or his perception on Boxer, how he works in this version of the game, Champion Edition, I think is definitely a formidable one. You can't disrespect this guy, and you really got to be careful.
Maybe one of the better boxers we've got in Europe as well. I mean, I know there's
for sure
Nas and a few other ones, but this guy's definitely been putting in work recently. And
if I say...
who's the Russian guy?
Mopulapo, Ras.
Ras.
Nasty Naz. And then we've got Sengan here. So it's like there's competent boxers around here. And he's a strong character anyway, so...
Yep.
Alright, so first round is in Sengan's favor right now. Joker Jokes has got critical art, so we're going to see how this... Well, okay, he spent it on one bar, which is fine, but I'm loving Sengan's defense right now.
Yeah, lots of down backing, jumps in.
I don't know how often these two play each other, especially online.
Oh, intercepts a dash punch.
Okay, just stand
Buffering that light kick, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think he wants to spend the bar there on the EX Yoga Flame, so I think that'd be a waste of the bar, in my opinion.
Tags the V skill.
Okay, try to bait a throw, but Sengan's not teching.
How's he going to activate?
He might go dash low. Yeah, he might go dash low, to be honest. From that far right, that's what you can do.
I would have been in range. Confirming it.
Oh, that's big. He's dead. He's dead.
He is?
Oh, okay.
He might have been dead, you know.
Oh!
Or wasn't he? He got the hit, didn't he? And he went for the command grab.
Yeah, I don't know how much frame advantage that activation does for about what crouch midi kick first hit. I don't know if that's like +8 or +9 or something like that.
Maybe he was hoping he'd block it rather than get hit by it. Nice, buffering the crouch medium punch.
The back midi kick is flame. That's straight. He's actually been seldom using those so far, which is really good because I know that's one of the things you expect Baron to do. Not just the regular ones, but the X one. You're kind of more scared of that one, I should say. That's how quick it is.
Yeah.
9 frames up, something like that.
That looked like a medium to me.
Yeah, good punish on the light dash straight there. He had to spend the bar.
Tags it. That's minus. That's one. One again. Stealing frames.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Because Darcy can't theoretically or mathematically do anything in that situation, he's not going to press. So you try and take advantage of that with the roundhouses and whatnot.
Look at this grey health. Oh, was it in range for the throw? Trade?
That's all he needed. To be fair, that's all he needed.
He needed to cash it in.
Oh! He teched! He teched!
He did. He got caught by it.
You're gonna have that, right? You might be so disciplined and resilient not to tech for the vast majority of the round, but hey, when you're near death, you're gonna be thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because you could die by that throw, you die by that bind. It's a mix-up at the end of the day, right? So I don't blame him for teching there.
He wasn't in a position where he could take the throw anymore.
Yeah, and that would be a good indication for Joker the remainder of this set.
Yeah, Joker turned that one around. Like, Sengan won the first round pretty convincingly, but just
I mean, fighting Delson for me this season's a bit weird. You don't want to be too aggressive because he might be slippery and get out, depending on the situation. Because you're going to give him V meter right from the V reversal, and he might tech, he might backdash his throw, get a 10th of that. You know, if you press a bind, he might V reverse it, go back to neutral. You don't want to go too hard to fully assess what's going on with the Delson.
Yeah. He's using the V skill too as well, so all this new stuff.
Joker's actually taken quite a liking to that, from what I've seen anyway.
3 lights, okay.
There's Sansara. Not going to sideswap though, he's just going to try and generate some space, but Sengan more than happy to block it out, and he's, wow.
Jump in again.
Luck was on his side, because I thought he was going to jump into that feature.
There's grey health again. Ooh, cashes it in, one more. Anything will do it now. A low medium kick. Yeah, man, full CA, save for the next round.
Yeah, but Matt is going the way like it's said in the last round. Instantly won the first round.
True.
And then Joker was making a comeback there. Slowly but surely.
Slide and then comboed afterwards. Tagged him with the anti-air jab.
Yeah, he's just trying to get Joker to probably press a crouch jab defense, like a mistimed crouch jab or something. Really that crouch jab. Confirming into the dash low.
Evens the health up.
Okay, fake dash there, but go. Willing to block it out. Dash
oh, the overhead!
Overhead.
Got it! Oh, he got it done! He got it anyway.
Couple of hiccups there from Sengan. Obviously stole a couple of frames there as well, but sometimes you got to do that. You got to do that. Joker's been actually pretty patient on defense, so that dash off to the back throw, totally legit. If you're convinced that your opponent is pretty comfortable down backing on defense, regardless of any knockdown you get, then why not risk the dash, right? And it's not as if Dowser can check it, but it won't be huge damage.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna be bleeding at the end.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. But it's one apiece between these two right now. Please.
What's the standing roundhouse?
So how do you feel about V-Trigger 2 this season for Boxer?
Yeah, I mean, It changes a lot of his matches, doesn't it? Kind of like now it gives him like an actual proper chance when you go up against grapplers like Zangief this time, because he can't like armor you forever. So it's certainly the matchup that you'll definitely pick. I think it's just easier to use as well.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. All right, so Sengan's activated V-Trigger now. Let's see if he's going to land that command grab. That is 300 stun, and because Dalsim has less than 1,000 stun himself, that's pretty big.
I think because Dalsim's got a fireball, that's one of the reasons why Sengan probably wouldn't use V-Skill 2 in this match. Like, if character's got a fireball, you pretty much want to go V-Skill 1, just because it makes it so much easier to get past that projectile pressure.
That's true, but Dalsim's fireball has an arc, so I can see an amplified dash straight getting there in time before the fireball hits you, especially if you've got meter for EX dash straight. I can actually see that being a legit thing in this matchup as well. Right, applying that pressure for you, the Yoga Flame. Backs off.
The throw. Tags the approach. Standing light kick again.
Ooh.
With Dalsim standing light kick, he only gets the EX afterwards?
Yes.
Yeah.
He can't, like, he has to spend meter to confirm off of lights. He can't do it with any regular special. Right. Seth can do it against him, though.
Yeah.
Alright, gets the throw. So the standing hard kick meaty, playing it safe. Again, very safe style here. I wouldn't say it's passive.
He's ready for that. The 3 lights into the
Screw smash.
Yeah, the light screw smash.
Yo, nice start. That was really good from Sengan. Looking really good there.
I didn't even know you could get 3 lights into that.
I guess it depends how you set it up. So if that was one of the, I think it was a meaty crouching light kick or crouching light punch, depending how it works, then like you should be able to connect 2 other lights from there, depending how it is.
And none of those buttons would force a stand, did they? So you'd have to like confirm that they're standing before going for it. Otherwise, you just want to go for the dash punch instead.
Pretty much. Obviously, if Dalsim was crouching, it would have been easier to collect those 3 lights, but I believe the screw smash might have whiffed.
It definitely whiffs on a crouching opponent.
Yeah,
you can never land it on a crouching opponent.
So having him standing there, getting it meaty, and then confirming into the screw smash, then that was good. So
good situation.
Good stuff there, Sengan. Keeping that consistent.
Yeah, Nasty Nas confirming in the stream chat there. You get 3 lights at point blank only.
Ah, okay. Yeah. There you go. Sengan is sick. Yeah, he is. He's a really good player.
Yeah, sick and leveled up as well. So hopefully we'll get to see more Boxer tonight, which I'm looking forward to.
Hey, man, you get to see your character more than I get to see. He's much more aggressive. But yeah, I mean, that V-Trigger 2, with the opportunity to land 300 stun, or so I say 600 stun in quick succession. Does it do 300 stun or 350? I know
350 by itself.
350. Right. Yeah. So you could land 700 stun in about 5 seconds.
The dizzy's always something you got to look out for.
To me, that is the most scary and dastardly thing ever. Right? I know Cody, he's got a 300 stun command grab, but with Balrog, in particular situations. Yeah,
I saw Luffy tweeted about it not long ago, like saying how scary it was with that much stun on deck.
Yeah, because it's like he activates and he might not be able to land it right, but it's the potential of taking that much stun.
If you've already built up a whole load of stun as well, and that's the thing that sets them, stuns them, then the following on combo is going to do a crap ton of damage as well.
It's a big deal, man. It's a big deal. All right, so we're going to have Jester Power stepping up next, and this time round, Sengan is going to pick V-Skill 2. I think it's V-Skill 2 on both ends, to be honest. Delayed medium punch.
+1, I think? Yeah.
It's +4. Wait, you talk about the dash straights or the crouch medium punch?
Dash punch with V-Skill.
Oh yeah, it's +4. Okay.
Oh, block. Damage. Not dead. It's a command grab with his own.
Oh, do you know what? EX version is +4. The regulars are +2.
That's the regular one's +2.
The regular. That's what it is. So my mistake.
One off. My mistake. So it's better than EX, the regular.
Yeah, but remember you have to charge it up, and you could potentially get punished for trying to.
Oh yeah. Like I think when Bolt Strike last got his 10th streak, he punished Sengan at full screen trying to go. I remember that.
I think for me, Balrog's V-Skill 2, I think Urian and Honda falls under this category. I think Nash does as well. It's they can kind of cancel the recovery frames. Like, they can block before like the actual animation's finished. So you might think they're still in recovery, but they're not. It's great.
That's deceptive.
Crap. Wow, he tried to be sneaky with the dash up. I think he tried to dash up stand. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh!
Can he get it? No,
Now here's the thing. Sengan did that because he thought Jester was going to tech, but Jester wanted to backdash. So it was just.
Yes.
It was just fortunate. Oh man.
The same outcome occurred, but covered more than one base.
Listen, when you get crush counted by barrel scratching this, you know what.
I love. If he was charging tap, he could cash in after that. Like problem was. But apparently, Sengan doesn't like going for tap.
Yeah, I remember him saying he doesn't really like to go for tap. I mean, it's still a tool, but it's just not as potent as it was in, season.
I just find it really hard to like charge it on arcade stick. I know Sengan plays on arcade stick as well. I think it's like, unless you got buttons set up like specifically on a pad, then it's like a little bit easier to do. But on stick, it's really fiddly.
Cancelling that stand medium kick into the dash straight, +2, and it's going to be respectable as well. I don't know if they can. A few of us trying to catch it. That's an analog screen carry.
Expensive, but that
hey, man,
again.
It's the screen carry that counts.
True.
It's crazy. +5.
Ask is off. Ooh, double shimmy.
Command grab him. He was trying to command grab him, but I think his decision, or his choice, is going to change now. Is pressure. But be careful.
And it's got dead. Yep. Whereas if he'd have blocked that, then he would have been in the mix-up with the command grab as well, because he's +5 afterwards.
So, Matt, am I right in saying the standing medium kick is +2 barrel block, right?
Standing medium kick. Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me double check that again. Where's stand medium kick? Stand medium kick +2, 6 frames. Medium punch is 6 frames as well. I'm surprised that Jester's not really trying to be a little cheeky and challenge with his 3 frame after blocking stand medium kick, because the buttons barrel usually goes for afterwards are 6 frame buttons, right? So
yeah,
I don't mean a bit.
It's medium punch. It's 6 frames. I thought it was 5. Okay.
Crouching medium punch is 6 frames.
Okay.
Standing medium punch is 5. But standing medium punch's hitbox is not used for a lot of grounded situations.
Mostly an anti, yeah.
Yeah. So I'd like to see a challenge here and there from Jester. A slide.
Yep.
You gotta get out of this system, man. Get out of this system.
Oh, I love the fact Vega can go tight combo into the EX dive now.
Mate, it's what Capcom have done to this character this season. He is definitely a should sleep on. What was that? He's gonna get serious trouble here if he's not careful.
Oh, he tried to approach and got jabbed. Full frame rather than the free.
I don't know what that whole, dashing in and dashing out tactic is from Jester Bauer, but hey, fortune's favours the bold. He got the round. Like in the
challenge. Punish.
And I don't know what Buttons Barrel opts to go against Vega in the new. I don't know.
We're seeing a lot of standing medium kick at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it from a whiff punish defense, because Sengan's not charging. I don't know how he's going to properly convert.
Yeah, especially if he hasn't got the V skill on lockdown either, then he doesn't get the free charge.
Yeah, I've been told this matchup pretty rough for Vega in a lot of aspects. Oh wait, I missed it.
Did he just go for that EX wall there?
I don't know if he wanted to do that or something. Okay, minus. I like that tick grab. I really like that tick grab there. And it's mainly because the reason I like that is so activation from crouch medium punch, crouch medium kick to crouch medium kick activates -2. I remember when that was plus something, and everyone used to get hit by it in season 1 and season 2. Those are the good old days for you.
Season 2, that was the epitome of Baron.
But now that's changed to -2, do it against some of the command grabs a little bit scary. So Jester wanted to make sure that jab was to keep him in check before he tried. And then hence the command grab came. Crouching.
Both gone shirtless now.
Oh, what, serious business?
Clearly a hot day in the grid. Someone left the radiator on in there because nobody's been using it.
But yeah, I could see this being one of the slower matchups, especially if the back play is at 110%. I love that.
Empty jump into low.
Hey man, people have been talking about empty jumping poison. This is where it originated from. It was doing it against him first. Or he was one of the first characters in Street Fighter 5.
Oh no!
Again, check frame data there, mind.
Just walks up. Slight pause and then walks up again and throws.
Hey man, I think how Jester and Bolt Strike as well, how they implement Vega's throws as part of his game plan, it's pretty cool. It's annoying when you get thrown by Vega in general, but it's how they go heavily down sort of thing.
Ooh, nice slide. He was definitely waiting for that.
He's used this V skill too quite a bit. I just haven't seen him like get a huge damaging combo. I have seen Sengan so much damage in that combo.
Oh, 100%.
Hey. Good break. That was a very audacious break.
Oh, punish!
Got it started.
Should be the round. I think because we're using Skype to do the chat this week. Like whenever I start talking or you start talking, like I can't hear what you're saying anymore. It kind of drowns you out. So.
Oh, is it jittery?
It's a little bit, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I can get that sorted with that Skype.
Just for some feedback. I can hear him, but it's just like as soon as I start saying something, like it drowns him out. Alright.
Oh, command grab.
And
Hold
grab
on.
him.
Let's see what he's got. Another command grab. Okay, he's still got Oki. He's got one more command grab. Oh,
he's going for the Metro Win. Did it?
What?
Will he get the full?
Wow.
Will he get the full one? Oh no, it's only 3, doesn't count.
That was mad. That was crazy. Bro. Okay. Let's see if Sengan's gonna go for his own command grab. Even if he gets the chance,
he's got it. Yeah, got the cross up.
That was actually pretty funny. 2 command grabs. That's the thing, right? Are you gonna combo into super and go and get your Oki, or are you just gonna splurge it on 3 command grabs? He got 2. He gets the Oki after it. He's +2 after a dash. The third one he played it safe, so he went for a throw. Sengan teched it as well. I would have been surprised. I would have gone with your choice, Matt. I would have went for a third command grab myself. And but he went for it afterwards. After the tech, he forward dashed and done for the third one.
3 definitely connected.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's up to you. When you have... So one of the things I'm kind of doing with Poison recently is when you have critical art, it's kind of weighing all your options. What can you actually do outside of comboing into critical art? What else is available to you? In Vega's sense, he done 3 Grand Izuna drops. They weren't all in succession, but it's like 2, little bit of a pause, then we go back to it. So it's very interesting.
You go for like, stages of mix-up rather than just going for the one and cashing it all in at once.
Yeah. I mean, I guess spending your critical art, if you get Oki after it, that's fine. But I guess it depends on the opponent you're facing and how they're going to handle the situation afterwards. And is your neutral good with no meter? So...
Yeah. Like someone in the stream chat said, surprised that Rog didn't rage quit. It was only free. That's why.
Do you know what?
Someone
might have called him out. Not Sengan, but someone might have called someone out there. But all right, we're gonna have Soundboi jumping.
Oh yeah, it's wearing the Virgil colours as well. Shouts to Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Like to see it.
Now, I'm curious. Are these guys good to go, or is it gonna do one of those? No, okay, they're alright.
This is one of the reasons why we do WinnerStaysOn Sessions, so people get using the training stage out of their system. Ready for
okay, you want to bring that up now?
Oh no, because they get all out of the system now. We're live on the Capcom Fighters, so you can pick the training stage as much as you want, and then there's no need to do it when we actually get to the EU West.
Well, I mean, hey, if this is our preparation for EU West, I can't wait for that. By the way,
it's going to be great.
It's going to be great. I've got this new drink that I buy in the supermarket, right? It's pretty expensive. So when EU West happens, I'm going to come and watch it live with my toffee popcorn, and I'm going to watch the madness unfold. Believe me, I'm going to enjoy EU West.
Yeah, because there's only 2 spots, isn't there? So literally, there's so many sick players like EU West, as a, part of a continent or whatever, but only 2 players can qualify.
Oh, yeah. And listen, just like in every other CPD that's happened so far, someone you wouldn't expect, you're going to see them on the Saturday, potentially the Sunday. That's why drinks are probably going to be on me.
Yeah, because you think about it, people like, Infectious, Problem, Hurricane, Luffy, Ryan, Like, those are like 5 incredibly sick players, and only 2 of them potentially are going to qualify. Maybe even none of them.
No!
The punish wasn't enough. The miscalculation.
As we were talking, the slight miscalculation there on Jester. He thought he was going to chip, but the health buff that Cody received this season kept him in the game. Soundboi capitalized off of that. Oh, yeah.
Because he had Yamato. Yamato gives him that extra defense.
Serious. Extra
Still in the scabbard. Still in the scabbard as well.
Oh, man.
Dashes up, not checked.
I think he was believing Soundboi would have blocked low after the block Zonk Knuckle. Right. So I guess after that, he just had it in his mind trying to surprise him.
Dashes in and out. Ooh! Completely avoided that.
Yeah, he did. All right, but he's trapped in the corner here, Soundboi, and he tried to do a jab.
Jump in. Shouldn't be able to kill.
No,
let's get reference. Yeah,
oh, okay.
Why didn't he?
Well, because
he wanted to save it. Okay, fair enough.
He was confident in closing it out with a command.
Who was the G player at the weekend who didn't cash it out with CA and immediately regretted it?
Oh, Angry Egg Tart.
That was it. That was it. Just, yeah, I just saw it. It's just like, why didn't you spend it?
I think that is one of the greatest names I've heard for any account in Street Fighter 5 history. Angry Egg Tart is.
Yeah, the commentators enjoyed that one as well. I remember they mentioned.
Right, gets to level 2. Zonk Knuckle there into the ruffian. Explosion. All that meeting for corner position, Soundboi. You check that again as well. And the Soundboi special. Slight walk back, stand slight kick into EX Zonk. Keeping him here. That button is so ignorant now. Because it's a crush counter, it's an easy buffer. You can literally throw it out there with malicious intent. And it's got a good hitbox on it too. So.
Ooh, the side switch. She was ready for it though.
Nice punish on the walk back there. That slight walk back.
Rain kills for days.
And here we go. He's going to activate. +4 on activation. Good view reverse. Yeah. That was going to be a legitimate setup there for Cody's command grab, so. Alright, and he's more than happy just chipping away at the rock.
Yep, there's no V gauge decrease for this, just keep hitting those rocks.
But here's the thing, now that Jester Power doesn't have V-Trigger 1 available to kind of punish that rock, he's actually got that. Alright. First game going to Soundboi there.
Yeah,
that was a really good back and forth there. Lovely back and forth between those two.
Doesn't look like we're going to get any strong win streaks yet. Everybody's getting knocked out before anything gets set in stone.
What did we have last week? Was it 5?
I think it was 4. I think it was 4 or 5 last week. Who did it? Was it Ryan?
It might have been Ryan.
Was it 4? Okay.
It might have been Ryan. But hey, I don't know. Whenever Matt mentions it, no one ever goes past 5.
I bring it up all the time. I definitely brought it up like when the 10s happened. Shax is still the champion for now though.
11. And it was right before my turn as well.
It was.
I'll always tell him that. No, I'm kidding. Shout out to Shax, love him. Congratulations on this new sponsor as well, Shax.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
It's a great pickup for them.
I think now it's an interesting, right? I don't know how you guys in the chat feel about this as well. I'll leave it to, I'll ask Matt this question as well to put him in the spotlight. I mean, how do you feel about people getting picked up by teams in times like this?
I'm kind of wondering if maybe just because a lot of like pro players at the moment are getting dropped or don't have sponsors, maybe the kind of esports teams are thinking like right now is a good time to pick them up because they could probably offer them a contract that isn't maybe as steep as it might have been in the past.
And there's no travel budget.
Yeah,
there's no travel budget for these guys.
100% that as well. It's like online, so just give them a free T-shirt. A bit of a wage here and there should be fine. I mean, obviously, someone like Shax, like obviously, I'm sure he's a former Fnatic player. He's probably done quite well.
Yeah.
But a lot of other like new players who maybe didn't have as much of a reputation right now wouldn't be getting as much. As
we were talking about that, there, Soundboi was just chipping away at Jester's health for the vast majority of the round in V-Trigger 2. That was crazy. He's gonna put himself at match point here.
Someone in the stream chats bring up a good point as well. Like a lot of these sponsor players now are, they do streams and content creation, which also helps whatever brand they're kind of trying to push. So it's not just about entering tournaments and stuff. Like if they can get like a streamer with some decent like viewing figures now to start, showing whatever their brand is, like while they're streaming, then that's beneficial for the company as well.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about that in a little bit afterwards, but Jester Power trying to make a comeback, making sure that's +5 and then activate. Interesting. Wow. He wasn't in range for that. I wonder what the numbers on that were. That sequence looked legit theoretically, but I guess range and distance just wasn't on Soundboi's side there. He's still got another chance to land a command grab, which he tried right there.
Oh, he's got the CA and the V trigger already. Can he go through that by activating the V trigger?
I think so. Soundboi's got to be very careful though.
Yeah. I wouldn't throw another rock now.
+5. And again, backs off here, Jester. He's got to do something with that V trigger. The trade, this is big. Oh, that's big. He's done.
Nice job.
That was
nice job.
crazy. That was absolutely crazy. Good stuff there. Lovely closeout there from the trade anti-air into the medium roughing kick and closing it out. The small combo into EX on. Good stuff there from Soundboi.
Vega going in with like claws that are completely unsheathed and getting beaten up by someone with a sword that's still in its sheath.
Look, man, it's Street Fighter. Whatever you want to fight, baby. But that's how we do it out here. All right, so who's up next? It should be Hurricane up next. But yeah, go back to Matt's point that someone mentioned in the chat. I haven't actually looked at the chat, so I should open that up. Now's a better time than ever, right, to start, streaming or creating content. I say that liberally because it's still pretty hard. Because if you weren't doing it before, right, if you're a full-time player and all you were doing was just traveling, resting, training, if you're starting that now and you haven't established yourself in some way, shape, or form, that's pretty difficult. Because now it's kind of even more saturated than it was before.
Yes, there's a lot of competition.
And it's like, okay, why should I watch you over the next guy that I've been watching every other day of the week? You know what I mean? So
yeah, if I start doing streams now of me like playing like Power Stone or Rival Schools or someone, nobody's going to watch that.
Well, that's why you have to build the audience. But because people tell you now's a good time, I'm like, is it really a good time though when everybody's at home doing it?
You got to bring something like unique to the equation. You can't just do what everyone else does. Or the other one, like a famous player once said, you can't have a personality like a shoebox either. Well, you got to bring something unique and interesting that people want to tune into. Because like, if you just want like good, games, then there's plenty of options out there already.
It's true. Who's in the lobby for today? We've got Hurricane and Soundboi on the stream right now. We have Joker, we've got Sengan, we've got Jester Power, we've got MQS, and we've got Afii. So it's a full house of UK players tonight. It looks like Hurricane's whipped out the Cammy, problematic character this season, handles a lot of the meta characters really well. She counters them really well. He's picked the swimsuit one. Do you know, I really like this costume with Cammy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really like this costume.
Is that regular swimsuit or is it like with a code in it?
That is with the code.
Okay.
I think that's the code.
Did we see a Cammy in top 8 over the weekend?
Yes, we did.
We did, didn't we? Yeah.
Bravery, I believe.
Yeah, that was it. Like, went up against Cian and was constantly using V-skill.
Hey, man.
I mean, it worked. For a certain amount, yeah.
Good. Spiral arrow to get out of the corner. Now the position advances with Hurricane. And the V-skill whipped. He's got
invincibility. Or just not hitting.
Well, I mean,
completely avoided it.
You can still get punished for using it when it whips, right? But it's got less recovery than it did last season. So
Hurricane's still holding on to his 15th in the world rank. That's impressive.
I mean, around him, I don't know if the guy above him he's close to, or the guy below him is closest to him. I'm not too sure.
No, Ooh, maybe a perfect.
All right, gonna be big damage. He spent the bar. Interesting. I don't agree with that, but hey. Oh, this is not looking good. He pressed the button. And back throw maybe. Yeah, good back dash there.
Yeah, he called it. In range.
Ooh. Oh, this is bad. Oh no, if he gets
this
wrong, that's gonna be it. Oh no!
Oh my god, he'd already committed to it.
Oh!
The standing light kick.
I can't believe he pressed that. I don't know if he micro walked backwards and done that, or he literally pressed that. That's -2. If it's a level 2 regular zone, the frame data stays the same. Only the explosion that changes.
So Cammy's V-skill 2, does that cancel from normals?
Yeah, you can cancel into it.
Right.
See, he done it there. Crouch medium kick into the V-skill. Nice. Jesus, that idea was good.
Goes to the setup. Press the button and wake up into the CA.
Oh, this is terrible. Horrid situation.
1, 2. Oh, no. No counter hit. Sword's gone. Definitely ain't getting another V-trigger now.
Oh, he's back.
Online, probably would have confirmed that offline. Standing jab, sees it.
Alright, Hurricane taking that first game. Nice back and forth there in a matchup that is pretty difficult for Cammy in regards. She can't use her dive kick as liberally as she could in other
Yeah, the
matchups.
V-skill, yeah.
Yeah, V-skill 1. I'd say Soundboi handled a lot of those situations where Hurricane usually successfully lands a back throw or applies pressure. Soundboi handled them really well, but again, it's the first to 2. I don't know if he's going to change it up or he's going to be able to get away with those.
Yeah, there's not so much time to adapt in the first to 2.
Oh, it's crazy. The more you realize it, the more tournaments you enter where the format's first to 2 throughout like the vast majority of the tournament to the first to 2 top 8. It's wild, man. It's wild.
God knows how many times Problems asked me if we could just have the whole CPT as like first to 5 from start to finish. we can't, but like, I understand why.
Well, look, tournaments are there to decide a winner. Whether like they're the best player in the world or not, they just need to decide a winner. Obviously, if you wanted to find out who the better player was, that's when exhibitions and invitationals happen, right? So
you look at the typical like top 16, the amount of like 3-2s you see, there's loads of them.
yeah,
Those extra games make all the difference. He baited it out. Nice.
great bait there from Hurricane, and he managed to save the critical art as well, so he can have the meter advantage at his match point here.
Oh, pushing with the standing light kick.
Yeah, there's a low forward dive kick. This is not looking good.
Get side switched again. I'm ready for that.
I mean, that mix-up has been annoying me ever since Gammy's been in the game, so...
That's a season 1.
Man, it's been around for that long. It ain't going nowhere. Rush counter.
Yeah, they get a spar arrow afterwards.
Yeah, so the crouching meeting kick into the V-Skill 2 is a frame trap. I'm not sure what Soundboi tried to do, but...
Is the consensus that Cammy's V-Skill 2 is pretty much the best one now, or is there still
he's dead!
fun? That was
He's
nice.
dead! It's better than V-Skill 1. It is.
Okay. Universal.
Universally, because you're going to be using it for the vast majority, like, what? 95% of our matches. You can use it. It crush counters, it'll build meter, V meter anyway, so...
I literally had to think about, well, it took me about 5 seconds to think what even it was. It's just a spinning knuckle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not spinning knuckle, it's the kick. Oh, are you talking about V-Skill 2? Oh, V-Skill 1, sorry.
V-Skill 1.
Yeah, V-Skill 1 is the back knuckle, or
That's it,
quick spin knuckle, whatever. I don't know. I think they were... The V-Skills with Cammy is similar to Mika. They were afraid to give her something brilliant to kind of complement their already strong toolset. I know Mika is hard to get in for her in a lot of matchups, but the toolset she has is pretty decent.
We did see Mika over the weekend use V-Skill 2.
Potato.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
He used
Landed
it against,
only landed it once or twice.
Well, he used it against SKZ, I believe, in the Seth matchup. I was pretty surprised about that, but it's an interesting call.
Because he tried it against the Tatsu kick, because he kept going for the heavy one, didn't he? Leaving the gap. And then at one point, he did actually get in the gap and got the counter.
Yeah, and he managed to stop the Annihilate Sword, so the light axe kick as well. So there's some usage there, but it's kind of similar to Cody's V-Skill 1. The answer's there, you're not going to use it every given opportunity because it's a huge risk. So, and like that V-Skill's not really deterring from me anyway. And this is coming from a Mika player, so.
Yeah, I've barely seen anyone use it. All right, MQS up now.
Hey, shout out to MQS. Coming in bang. What's Cammy's V-Skill 2 good for? Frame traps, throw baits, stuff like that. In situations where Cammy can throw you and you're always scared of the throw, she can use the V-Skill, get a brush counter, build that V meter, really put you on tilt there. So it's a good V-Skill in my opinion.
Yeah. But especially if a character doesn't have like a really obvious punish for it as well, because it does space you out quite far.
Yeah, when you space it, I know it's -6, but it's actually awkward for quite a number of characters to punish. That was unfortunate for MQS there. Could have got the stun.
Gets out. Challenges the approach. Poison on deck. One more hit will do it, and the instant overhead.
I like that, because in that situation there, he could have actually gone for a legitimate throw loop, but he went for the instant overhead. The jumping beating kick, something you least expect.
Yep, showing the sneakier tricks off earlier.
Yeah. Now, what lies... MQS is never afraid to press buttons on defense with DP, and he slides out! Oh, that's amazing.
Don't have to do the corner pressure anymore.
Ooh!
That's pretty much a trade almost. Kind of delayed trade.
Yeah, it was a very weird trade there.
I get rid of that poison. Ooh, just across it.
Do you know what? I thought he stayed in front.
Yeah, so did I.
I actually thought he stayed in front. Another back throw. Is he going to do the counter crouch again? No, he doesn't. Goes for the crouching beating kick. Misses the Satoja. That's big. I think he tried the V-reversal there.
Yeah, you're right.
All right.
Jumps in.
He's dead. no, you can't do that. I don't know if he wanted to jump and go for the fly, but either way, a Dragon Punch was ready and waiting, and it was in V-trigger, so he cancelled it into the dive kick. Taking it to the final round. Alright, yeah.
Yep. Goes for the cower crouch, so the dive kick would instantly go into the trap. Smart.
Damn, her jump avoided the EX Nisha Q. Damn, I wish Poison could do that. That jump every time. I just got poor spacing. Oh,
Punish.
That was a bit weak to me. That was weak. I don't know if that was an optimal one, but that looked weak.
Oh, ready. Cancels the command dash straight to the throw. The reversal's out there.
Nice.
Scoped it out. Yeah.
Yeah, uses the projectile invincibility on EX Spiral Arrow to go through that. And remember, projectile invincible moves are one of Fang's biggest weaknesses.
Yep.
And if you get Oki after it as well, it's just as dangerous.
Alright, takes the life lead. Activates. Time for a mix-up. Just walks out of there.
You know what? How MQS has handled this has been absolutely amazing. Hurricane hasn't gone 110% aggressive. He's not aggro yet.
Cashing that poison in. Oh!
As I say that, what an interruption.
Yeah.
Stays in front.
Oh, got the hit, but wasn't ready for it. Activates the sweep. Stop, throw, tech.
What's it going to be?
Doesn't
Oh,
commit. Oh! Just enough. Just enough. Oh, I was unfortunate. After all that work, that was so much work.
Ah, damn. He was just about to clutch it out there, MQS, but I don't know if he wanted that Nisha Q. I don't know if he wanted that.
Yeah.
And whew, he's so glad this is casual first to twos, not tournament. I would have checked out of the building immediately. Oh no. This is what separates the men from the boys. I wouldn't be able to regain my composure in about 5 seconds, believe that.
You go to certain areas on the select screen, you definitely have to work harder than other places.
Well, hey, listen, we all have access to the same character roster.
But yes, that's what I always said. Like, technically, it should all be 5-5 just because, like, everyone's got access to the same select screen.
What was that? You all, listen, you know what you paid for.
Oh! He didn't get the juggle there. Was that what that was? It was too far out.
So.
Yeah, because he knocked him so far out.
Yeah.
MQS will definitely capitalize on that. Good be reversal timing. Yep. Oh, into the corner we go. Does it? Would have been safe.
Alright, in the corner, another V reversal. Either way, that worked out for Hurricane. Either way, it worked out. He didn't get any grade damage, but at the same time, it wasn't blocked for a punish. So.
Almost punished it. That's going to be punished though.
Punish there with the stand fierce from Hurricane.
Takes the life lead just.
Oh, what was that? Oh, what? Oh, no!
He's gotten into trouble twice because he tried to cash in with the extra damage.
Rare footage of the dive kick betraying Cammy. Oh, mate, put that as the top 10 anime betrayals, please. All right, again.
He's out.
Like Matt was saying before, MQS is working really hard to just maintain the lead or control of the match, but that can easily dissipate.
Well, there's not much health left. Cam is getting close to V-trigger as well.
Dive challenge.
Activates, gets the hit. So set up. Good block.
Super yet. Yeah, no seeing yet. I don't know. Yeah.
Yes.
That's fortunate. Now, I don't know. Obviously, MQS knows how his character works well more than I do. He has 4.5 years of knowledge on the character. I don't know if spending that CA there would have helped him. It wasn't going to kill. I don't know if it was going to help him. Oh, there you have it! Brilliant.
Decent damage.
And then a response from Hurricane.
Immediately evens it up.
That's what's really cool about Hurricane's decision making, though. When you land something that's, considered heavy damage or something like a reversal, you try to reverse back to break your momentum.
Then we got the stun. How's he gonna do it? No, backs off. Okay, doesn't want to overcommit. Lets the poison. Ooh, almost punished.
Get it. I actually thought he was gonna do it, but
a little bit too late. Maybe online.
Oh boy. Here we come. Just gotta be careful. What, Gabby? No!
Did it? That was so unsafe.
MQS, no.
Hanged himself at the end there. I don't know if maybe he was just trying to buffer it and it hit. I don't know.
Damn it. Was that an excuse?
Negative edge is what MQS is saying in the chat. Negative edge. I'm unfortunate, man.
That sucks.
You'll get another opportunity.
Do you know that's the worst? Especially in a situation like that, that's the worst. And it's like
holding that button down and release it, and then bang, it still comes out.
Oh, it's crazy. Well, sometimes you just get it with motions as well. You just accidentally just input something.
All these shortcuts in the game, you know.
Oh, man. And then it's like your opponent didn't do anything wrong. You look at them and you're like, GG's, bro. It's like GG's, bro.
It is what it is. That's
Because what happened is like, I don't know, it just didn't come out. You don't want to tell him what the exact reason was. I don't know.
Yeah, just bite the bullet, get out of there, have a breath of fresh air, and just focus on the next match.
Well, yeah, but negative edge, it happens to all of us. But hey, either way, I think despite what transpired in that match, I think MQS had a lot of good stuff there. Definitely showcased his matchup knowledge with the Fang Cammy matchup. So I think it's just when Cammy has the opportunity to land that burst damage, when he wants to lay down the projectile, when she's got one bar for the expired arrow or V trigger, it looks nuts. It looks nuts.
I mean, MQS was even saying in the group chat before we started the scene that he wanted Hurricane not to pick Cammy against him because he doesn't want to play like I think it's like a 3-7 matchup or something. So it was definitely one that he didn't want to play, but
well,
he still made it look competitive. He definitely made it look competitive.
When you ask me not to do something, I'm probably going to do it.
Yeah, I love doing that. Winding people up.
I'm probably going to do it.
It's fun.
All right, Hurricane, so far, start off with that win streak. Sengan had a 2-win streak as well, I believe. But...
Punish, yeah. Go to not there and go down and check.
Yeah, Joker Jokes is back on, picking the ability this time round. Like you said, he's got a nice array of characters, just like Shax does. Ah, it's ready!
Oh, I didn't have the Kunos charge.
You can actually charge it while you're doing the Dagger Punch, or the EX Kazakiri.
Yeah, I think it's just because like, it was a jump in, so like...
Right, it picks up. Yeah, he said no. He said, I'm not having any of it. Because that was done for the game. Well, that was pretty much the game. Good spacing. Oh, he went for something else probably, but that probably was the most optimal thing there. Ooh.
No V-trigger, fortunately.
Right, love the spacing from Joker.
Single kunai.
Yeah. And he's picked V-Skill 1. Okay, I thought he was going to pick V-Skill 2, because we saw Shan show some amazing setups over the weekend. With,
the counter drops, like some nonsense like side switch stuff. It was scary looking.
Hey, listen, this character is still formidable. I know she's been significantly toned down, but she's still formidable in her own right.
I heard people talking about, what is it, a back throw got changed, I think?
Yeah, so she doesn't get the forward dash after the back throw. She doesn't get the frame advantage after the back throw mid-screen.
Okay.
Specific to the corner now, I believe it was. I could
certainly see that hurt a mix-up game.
But what Shan did over the weekend was he laid down a caltrop, and then he went for the back throw at one point, and the caltrop covered where the dash would be negative, the caltrop covered it, so he was plus. And I was like, he's definitely worked on that.
Yeah, he's labbed that one.
That was insane. But you can always trust Jan to come up with new, like, potent setups that will literally blow your mind.
Well, I'm hoping, like, obviously we'll play in the next one, and then it'll be good to, obviously I want Jan to be at Capcom Cup, so hopefully we might be able to put it off next time.
Hey man, when it comes to high-stakes tournaments, I think you're one of the most threatening or the more threatening players there, because you don't know what this guy's concocting in the lab.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely a tech monster.
Of course.
We used to play Gen, so we'd have to be.
And he used to play Fang as well. He was up to something.
Oh god, yeah, I remember that. Season 1 and 2, I think.
All right, back to the match here. Both players have critical art. Joker looking for that V-trigger activation. How is he going to activate though?
Is that the answer to Cammy's V-skill to use his own one? Hits quite far out.
All right, there's a shuriken.
Goes to the mix-up, and
what? Yep. Is he going to stun it? No, he's not.
Not quite.
Walk back.
Leaves it up, raw activation. Ooh, no, not quite.
Oh,
okay. No. Didn't have to go for CA, but it looks cool if you do.
Oh, I wonder what Joker tried to do there. I don't know if he tried to react with something or like he tried to jump, but he got hit with the
Hurricane's looking formidable this evening, and like this, maybe we got our next streak champion. I was calling it early after only 2 wins, but you never know.
Listen, anyone that's on a 2-3 win streak, they could be a little bit of a threat, especially if it's amongst strong players as well, right?
Well, yeah.
Not just running through ranked every day. Hurricane does that on a daily basis, but
we've never had a free lobby at WSO, that's for sure.
No, I don't think we have. No.
Ah, definitely not. It's always been competitive.
But that's what you want. That's what keeps these guys match fit, ready, fiercely competitive. That's why me and Matt, we are so anxious. We can't wait for European West.
Yes. Oh man. How far away is that now? Is it it's July, isn't it?
It's in July. I think it's about 2 weeks away.
Okay.
Yeah, roughly 2 weeks away.
Challenge it. Challenge that as well.
Nice backdash as well. Okay. Probably anticipated the. You probably anticipated the dive.
Round 2.
All right. Hurricane.
People in the stream chat asking why is Joker's rank so low, and apparently it's just because he plays Battle Lounge.
You know what? He plays Battle Lounge, some of the strongest players. Do need players in the UK or Europe. Don't worry about people's rank, right? Joker's been focused on trying to improve as a player, and he plays a lot more offline than he does online. Don't worry about his rank.
This guy's always been a threat, 100%.
I think some people are really worried about ranks in this game now. They only matter when the Olympics come back and your rank is going to affect your seeding. That's when it's probably going to hinder Joker.
Gets put into the shark pit from the beginning with all the no-name players.
Hey, you stay there. Some of these no-name players you say are actually going to take you out of the tournament.
Well, certainly if it's online.
Hey, listen, you best believe, right, if I'm in an online tournament and the moment my opponent knocks me down first time, I'm going to go, whoops, sorry, cable fell out, don't know what happened, CFN. They said, what was that, bro? I was like, oh, you knocked me down, you just went to hell.
So it's less the lag switch and more the network switch.
That's going to close it out. Hurricane.
Cammy wins.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing.
Keeping that seat warm.
Ooh, okay, so it's really soon. That's the South America one. So is that this weekend? It must be.
I believe so. Yeah. Listen, these CPT events are happening thick and fast, and we've had three happen so far. But the fourth one will be in the South American region. I believe the signups are all done. The brackets are well, you can see who's signed up. I don't think the brackets are going to be sorted out until like probably tomorrow or Wednesday or something like that. But hey, we are going to get our first South American qualified player happening this weekend. Make sure you tune in. You guys have been enjoying the carnage that's been happening on CPT Online. Stick around for this one. There's going to be a pre-show, midweek show by Logan and Edward. There's going to be a pre-show as well
on
for
Thursday.
The top 16. And then, yeah, the content's rolling in thick and fast for the Capcom Pro Tour.
Yeah, so I imagine like, was it Femi and Logan will be doing, is it Fighting Talk? Yeah, Fighting Talk on Thursday. So I'll be covering this one as well. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing that.
Yep. And then obviously they'll be doing the round one on the Saturday as well. It goes over the top 16 players. And then I think I'm joining him
on the Sunday.
Yeah, I think I'm joining him on the Sunday.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, because you did last week as well. So yeah, it'd be good to see you again on the Sunday.
Hey, President of the Earth has come to join us, and he's come to ruin the fun.
It's Afii. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's exactly pretty much just past 10:30, so he's bang on schedule.
All right. Never late for when it's time to ruin people's lives with G. Now,
truly a villain. Truly a villain.
Oh man.
All right.
Right. So, what's the win streak for Hurricane now? It's 3, right? I can barely see it.
It feels like it's more, but yeah, it's because maybe how rapid it's going. But it's 3 so far.
All right. So
quite a far away from Shaq's record, but it's a good start. It's a good solid start.
Now I believe Afii has stated before. I can't remember if it was Afii. Someone stated this is G's hardest match.
Oh really? Okay. Well, you just can't keep her out.
It's not so much keep her out, it's that you can't keep up with her mobility. Right. And you have the answer to the guy. It's pretty hard to be consistent with them because they're actually pretty slow anti-airs. The legitimate anti-airs are pretty slow.
Oh, that landed really high as well.
But then all matchups go out the window when you activate beat trigger.
Frame kills. Can't kill. Look, guys, got CA, he can. Okay,
oh no! You thought you did G barrier by accident? Hell no!
That must have been the perfect frame kill to make sure that the command grab landed. That was nice.
Gaia!
Impact. Well, is this going to end the streak? Afii's already, put the first round in.
Listen, Matt had to give the call to Afii. He said, we're going to get a potential win streak tonight. Join us at 10:30. He said, oh.
He's this week's Problem X. Ending the streaks. Ooh, okay, yeah, there's a lot of recovery on that, but doesn't get full punish. Into the corner you go.
Gets the back. Those are the meaty standing medium punch. Good cancel as well.
No,
Oh
punish.
boy!
Oh, I went for the forward head kick. Way too much startup.
You know how lucky he was. Not get punished.
Doesn't try and challenge it.
What? Why is buffering that off you with the heavy move and the DP from Hurricane?
Second one we've seen now.
Why switch? Best switch of Afii in a row. That's the choice. Oh, this is the power!
It's off. Oh no! The other side. If that's in front.
Oh, he got it! Oh, the frame trap! He done the spin kick and the G barrier frame trap. You can't challenge that. Well, you got to be very careful with challenging with the button there. If Hurricane done EX cannon spike, the reversal, that would have been fine. Actually, I don't even know if that would have whiffed actually, but he tried to do something.
He got him with 2 wake up EXDPs, but it still wasn't enough to change the momentum.
Can't challenge the president in particular situations, man.
Big figures active.
See, Afii tried to crouch fist against the jump. What happened? He got blown up by the dive kick.
Dashing, regular
different.
grab. Jumping medium punch. It's so early, so deceptive.
That's it. Hurricane is very good. He's one of the most exceptional Kami players when it comes to switching up jump off, jump timings, everything. Ooh!
Defense from Afii. Stays in the corner.
He still pressed the button. +4 on activation. There's the command.
This is going to even up the health and go into the setup. Quarter as well, of course.
You're going to do it again. B-balls, you do it again. No, he didn't. He should have done it. He would have won.
No V-trigger left. Got to do this the old-fashioned way. Anti-air. Yep,
What's
nice.
the old-fashioned way? If he lands on the command, I don't know old-fashioned way. I told you! I told! Oh my god!
He was only in level 1, so it wasn't
You
as
are
bad as
this
finishing.
guy! Oh my god! Oh,
He's activated. Oh, goes for it. Goes for the throw. Afii takes it. Doesn't want to challenge that. Could probably chip him out. All he's got to do is land that punch, and that's CA on deck.
yeah, but Hurricane knows it as well. This is
No, of
great
course,
for Kami
of course.
because she can be aerial at any given point. He's got to do something else. He's got to do something else.
Yeah.
Wake up super. Nice.
Should we just do CA? I don't know.
What are you doing? Oh my
Why? He was just neutral jumping for days.
Oh.
It was too
But
obvious.
you know, I would have dashed and done CA, you know. I would have dashed
Yeah,
and CA. Actually,
Exactly.
I don't
If he's
know
already
if,
in the air, what's he going to do?
yeah, true. But I don't know if at one point Hurricane could have done EX spiral on the ground, but when you're in the air, dash CA.
Oh, round's going well though. Nearly stunned.
Crouch, Fierce got thrown out with a list of 10. Good jump back. He didn't want that. He didn't want
Yeah,
that.
look at that confirm. Afii's sick, man.
Hey, don't ever let that commentate. That is the greatest. Oh my god.
Dash. Yeah, that was
Yeah, good fallback. That was a really good. Man. Spin kick saving Afii. Is he going to end this almighty 3-win streak? Is he going to make Hurricane angry and make him wait at the back of the queue?
maybe. Or the jump medium punch, the instant knockdown. No anti-air.
Yeah, he was scared. He didn't know what was
It's the
coming
dive
his
kick.
way.
Yeah. Like you said, Hurricane's really good at mixing that up.
There's
Ooh, the
body
splash. Nice.
And hit confirmed, and he misses
Range
the
to that.
barrier, unfortunately, so he won't get the OK.
Overhead.
He didn't want that.
I definitely didn't want the activation.
Dragon Punch?
Oh, he missed. This is what everyone was going for.
Oh, wait, what was that?
Big challenge. Got it that time.
This is big. This is absolutely huge.
Yeah, double dash to mix up. What's it going to be?
The back throw isn't going to kill. However, yeah, that hits. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's done! Yeah, that's a wrap. That's the win streak's over. He's dead.
This is why Afii came in at halfway.
He said,
And the
I'm
drink-
here. I'm on time.
G wins.
I've given you my presidential speech. That will be all. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, crazy.
I mean, now it's his chance to get the 10 Pete. So he's got one on the board. Let's see what he does with it.
Oh, but Matt is going to go up against Boxer.
Okay, I'm rooting for Sengan then. I'm biased.
Matt's thought just went like, nah, he's like, I'm not voting for Afii anymore. I'm not voting for Afii anymore.
You definitely want to check out our new TikTok channel, which is on @Capcom Fighters on TikTok. We are trying to upload pretty much like a video every week on there at the moment, so you should definitely check that out. We're also streaming on there as well. So if you want to watch the CPT online and you don't want to watch it on Twitch, you can also watch it on TikTok. So definitely check out our new channel.
Yeah, you know what? Give shout outs to Matthew Edwards and one of the stream team in the back, Richard from Visual Platform. Those guys have been handling the TikTok channel for Capcom Fighters like pretty well. So props to you guys. I don't have the app. Richard was showing me some stuff the other day, Matt, and I'm like, yeah, more power to you too. Because
we're really project like I'm in my 30s, Richard's in his 40s, and we're taking this sort of like young person kind of like
you know
trying to make like dancing videos and stuff. And like, check out
you guys'
Fighter,
mentality
on this young demographic channel. We've got to try it somehow, I guess. But people get into Fighter, you got to catch them early, so that, you know, they play you and Ken and Chun Li and all that.
I give you guys credit for that because I'm not using that.
No, fair enough. I mean, I don't think I would necessarily have downloaded it yet. Part of my job. Some of the stuff on
All right. So, big punish on the V skill 2 charge there, and allowed the G or do the G charge himself. Level up there, Afii.
Ooh, get jumping. Oh no!
He still pressed the button. Afii is never afraid to press that jab. I respect it. Oh, done. He's done. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
What?
No, he didn't give him a chance. I didn't. Baited him.
The way you said that was the best. Wait, he gave him a chance.
And then instantly took it away. The bait and switch.
Hey, listen,
Dangled the carrot in his face and then slapped him with it.
Afii's baits today have been on point.
Oh, not another command grab.
He might go for a third one, Matt. We don't know. There's a throw.
Let's get the charge. Goes to the overhead. Okay. Maybe didn't want that.
Yeah, I don't know if he's trying to go for a nice light buff on him. I don't know if he's trying to go for a micro standing hard kick. I don't see the other.
Is it -4 on the forward heavy punch, whatever that is?
Yes, it is. But if it's well spaced, then they're probably going to be buff and stand like it. They're going to try and take a turn back.
Ooh. Anti-air, nice. Medium punch.
I can imagine that, like, certain aspects of this matchup are pretty annoying for Boxer, only because of that crouch jab buffer from G. Because it's got a pretty Boxer.
Just tags the approach.
But I think I've been handling this really well until I said that. Or you're going to be ballsy. You don't do the gimmick.
No, jump the command grab yet? Okay.
Just let it, he's going to let it burn.
Yeah, try to beat a medium punch. Oh!
That was unfortunate. Despite letting the V-trigger completely deplete by blocking it out, still managed to get hit by a crush counter. Unfortunate there for Sengan. And Afii is one game up in this set.
On a tear so far. He hasn't dropped a game since he's been here.
Hey man, I think one of the most invigorating things, or one of the ways to really kickstart your momentum, is to knock the guy who had a decent win streak. Whether it's a small one against strong players or a long win streak in general, just knock them off their win streak. It kind of gets the ball rolling for you, right?
I mean, we look at the lobby this evening. If you were to say who's the strongest player here, you'd probably say Hurricane, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd definitely say Hurricane.
Yeah, because of his all his stuff he's done over. Oh, goes low. Doesn't go full tight combo though.
Yeah, I think for these two characters, you should rarely see a jump because of how easy it is, or how easy it should be to anti-air them, because they can't change the jump arc. Only to delay his landing. It doesn't necessarily change his arc per se.
Yeah. He still comes down the splash pretty much straight away.
Yeah, but Boxer definitely shouldn't be jumping a G, because Crack Fierce is guaranteed like every time. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if he could do G barrier as an anti-air against Boxer.
Maybe.
Reset. Well, you dash straight there with punish on the crouching fierce from G.
Alright, this is Sengan's last chance. He's got to get this round on the board.
I don't. He hasn't activated feature yet, has he?
No, I've not seen it. Goes to the regular one. Gets a mix-up, dash up.
Alright, no V-trigger yet for Afii. Good with punish. But I think what Sengan wants, he wants to knock him down before he gets the chance to activate. That's what he wants.
Oh! Like you said, he could have done it against you.
No.
Alright, trade.
That's great, here we go. He backed off, I like that.
Challenges it. Jump in there. medium kick, I think that was. One of the best jumps.
Oh, the dash low right in his face, and he chased him down as well. I think Sengan tried to escape, but no dice.
Don't get command grabbed.
No! Oh, Matt called it. Matt called it. Matt with the reads.
I throw in the damn tower.
Win.
He said, don't get command grabbed. Why don't you block? Oh,
Man.
that's crazy. Dude, that is crazy. I don't like those lines, you know. It's like, oh yeah, why didn't you stand up? Why didn't you block? And it's like, like, really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, he's a bit of a wind-up merchant, G. He's just kind of like, you know, criticizing your gameplay. Why don't you fly
Yeah,
and then throw you
while-
in the air?
Yeah, while taking off 40-50% of your
Yeah.
health, right? It's like, yeah, why don't you
For Tuesday.
block? Yeah, just take off 40%. Why don't you block this, bro? Oh yeah, if you tried to jump, well, you know, I'll take 40% off your.
It's basically a YouTuber. Like most YouTubers have like a kind of like sly, like streak to them, bit of wind-up merchants. YouTubers, they like to get a laugh.
Why don't I say, why don't you block?
Why don't you
So-
fly? Why don't you fly?
All right. Guess city? I mean, there's a lot of guessing scenarios in Street Fighter 5. Some are more potent than others. But, I mean, G has some of the more scarier 50-50s. I don't want to go
Yeah.
to the tables with him. I do not want to go to the tables with him. But, right, who are we having on next? I didn't know if it was Jester or Joker that's jumping on next. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Maybe bring the Vega out.
Nah, I like this.
Oh, okay, okay.
This is a good shout because this matchup is pretty difficult for G. Until he has V-Trigger available, this matchup is pretty difficult to G.
Okay, so it's definitely in Poison's favor.
Yes. Easy anti-airs with crouching medium punch and light shock and heal the up kick. The whip game is hard for G to circumvent. However, Afii does have some pretty good answers. He's got a crouch fist buffer. He's got the G barrier trying to get the trade. That was a punish.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, this is a clean matchup for Poison. But obviously, if you make a mistake early in neutral, then you probably lost the round. He's trying to
Not trying to
clip
punish
something.
that. Yeah.
Trying to clip something.
Oh, goes for the jab. And the overhead, it finally connects. I think he actually wanted it that time.
There you go.
Dead.
I see what you did there, Matt.
Round 2.
I heard you. Don't worry, I heard you. No pick VT2 and Poison gets smashed? Bro, well, hey, listen. I don't think Poison's V-Trigger 2 is really good in this matchup or in a lot of matchups, to be honest. V-Trigger 1 offers so much more flexibility and damage. You can punish that with V-Skill 2. You did a 3. Jester.
Oh, goes MC jump low. The EU classic.
Next guess and lose them. Oh, you didn't want that.
Lands it, yeah.
You didn't want
Oh, into the corner. No, it wasn't back for him.
that. Back.
Oh my.
Do you know if Jester lands a hit from stand hard punch, G's dead.
He got the low, but
Oh, he could have
cancelled it.
He cancelled it. Fake.
No, maybe not.
Nah, Poison's still alive. Poison's still alive. Good block. That could have been. Oh, you could have done stand medium kick. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
like minus, how much? Is it 6 or 7 or something?
It's -7.
At the low.
So it would have been a pretty tight punish, but he definitely could have punished that with the stand medium kick. That was unfortunate though, but good stuff for Afii handling that matchup really well. 'Cause I don't know how often Jester uses Poison these days. I know he's like fully committed to Vega, and Vega takes a lot of work, and so does Poison, to be completely honest with you. So if you're not going to dedicate your time to the character or trying to find that balance between the two without hindering the other character's performance, you'll flow with that character. It's pretty.
But against G, like, you definitely say that Poison is the better pick rather than Vega.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree with that. That's my personal.
Oh, and your feet. It was a sweep, that's got good range on it.
Oh,
Let's go
man.
attempt.
I think it's one of the better sweeps in the game. G's
Yeah, it's like
catching up.
Karen. It just like goes for miles.
Punish that with stand light kick, please. Oh my god. Don't worry. I'm out here. See, I love watching Poison, but at the same time I don't, because I'm just going to be complaining. And I know Jester doesn't play the character as much as I do.
Yeah, if it's your character, you can be a bit more critical.
That's +1 on block, by the way. Don't be fooled by that.
That's stunned. We got a kill.
Yeah, he's done.
Ooh, not quite.
Still alive. Hold on.
Magic pixel. Oh, all the lows.
There was not much Jester could have done there. I think a raw jump out would have been the best thing, but Afii probably would have recovered in time for one of his light. Got the
Maybe jump
anti-airs.
back Jack, I think.
Wow. He had that much bravado to do the taunt at the start, the meter build. Afii, please.
He's feeling himself.
Afii, please. Punish that. That stand like kick. Oh, God. Do it again. Punish that like kick. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
This is backseat playing.
I don't want to have to send Jester the dossier on how to what to teach this character. I don't think he's played it in a while, to be honest. Ooh, can he get the stun? He's working on it.
Ooh, not quite. One more hit away. What? What's happening?
What is going on? Hey!
What's Logan?
What was that? What was that? What was the game bad?
Final round.
Was the game so bad you have to put F1 and Logan on the stream? Jeez Louise.
As if they don't get enough screen time already.
I mean, maybe they were the Poison G themselves. Just Are you sure? Oh, wake up, CA.
Clip that now. Stick it on Twitter.
Someone's gonna clip it. Someone's gonna clip it.
I'm pretty sure Logan was wearing a denim jacket. That's all I can remember.
Yeah, you remember that much about Logan, but you don't even remember what happened in the game.
Nah. I don't play these characters.
Wait, he can get
Can he get away from it? No, he can't!
Yes,
Oh!
that's it. He's dead! That's it!
That was nice.
Gets the conversion, and that's going to be a dead G. We're going to a final game.
Did he have an opportunity to block that? Or was that guaranteed a hit? Or did he press something? I think he pressed something, didn't he?
If it said counter hit, I didn't see the counter hit, but then that was like a guaranteed follow-up there. But I think he probably could have blocked. There is recovery to V-Trigger activations.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he could have blocked the Molotov.
But oh yeah, that was a lovely pickup. He saw that, having that situational awareness, and again, all he had to do was do the C. He didn't have to go for the optimal combo, so it was completely
Oh
fine.
yeah, just cashed it in, but still aware and it's like, oh, my chance to win here.
Do you know what? I'm not a huge fan of her hair clashing with the color of this outfit.
The clash at the opposite ends of the color wheel.
Yeah, I mean, like the code for the lady outfit is actually alright with one or two of the costumes, but not this one. Not this one. All right.
Not a fan. Definitely not a fan. Okay, fair enough.
Jester's going in right now.
Garish. Certainly garish.
If he jumps, he can get a full combo off the V-Trigger activation. Oh, there we go.
Gets out of there, gets the corner for himself. Medium.
This is very bad. Oh, he tried to jump. Yeah! Get the fist. It's too
I was
far.
in range.
Yeah, I hate that. It was max distance, so it's
Yeah,
gonna.
it looked like it was going to hit, but not quite.
Yeah, but that's the problem with that situation. When you do max distance crouching medium kick activation, you think stand hard punch, you're in range, but you're not. So you got to go to EX Avant line instead. Yeah.
Is it kind of frame tight? Could you even micro walk it or not?
No, only on counter hit you can micro walk into the fist because you got an extra 2 frames to work with.
Yeah, and in micro walking 2 frames is tricky enough as it is.
And that's an 11 frame fist, so it's hard to do. You can kill him. Do the whole combo. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, you salesman! Oh, you salesman! That was the combo! Oh,
Overhead,
Afii,
don't
please
do it. It's too obvious. Oh, he got no.
I can't believe it. Matt literally said that.
I was talking to Afii, I wasn't talking to Jester.
Round 2.
Oh, man. What a slumber knocker this match has been. Combo drops everywhere.
Yeah.
High damaging combos. Overheads working.
Corner pressure. Doesn't go for the command grab. Does go for the command grab. It's going to be a perfect.
Reversal. He had to.
Yep,
He had
forward.
to.
Careful. 2 is on deck.
He's got to jump. He's got to get
Oh, that
air.
was timing, yeah.
He's got to get some way out of it.
Had an anti-air, but the hit too early.
Walking backwards, Afii does there. Gets himself out of trouble. Gets the G charge as well.
Is he going to try for this another one? Nope.
If Afii lands a fierce, he's won the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he lands a fierce, he's won the game.
CA ready to go.
So I'd be very careful. Afii might be looking to buffer crouching fierce into smash over. If out that range, but he doesn't need to now. Keep it in mind. Jump! Clean jump in! That was brilliant. He's got to get this Oki. Is he going to go for a low? He walked back again!
Okay, yeah.
Right, this is the
Set
game.
up.
That's it. Are we going to see Guy impact, stand medium punch?
Command grab. No, V reversals. Oh! Regular throw.
It's good. Oh!
Jab. He was building up CA slowly but surely. Anyway, that might have been a chip sequence coming up.
G win.
And Afii takes it there in a nail biting. That was pretty enjoyable to watch.
That was very back and forth.
considering everything that happened, that was pretty enjoyable to watch. But I still stand by my point. I still think Poison's a very good pick for G in terms of that matchup there. But hey, it was some good games nevertheless. But guys, please remember this Thursday or every Thursday, you're going to be seeing the new show brought to you by Logan Sama and F Words, which is Fighting Words. It's a midweek recap show going over everything that's happening around the world, or as many things as they can follow around the world for Street Fighter 5, and then just giving their thoughts on it, and then talking about the CPT and the tournaments to come regarding the CPT. And then when you hit the weekend, the Saturday and Sunday, the Saturday round 1 is going over the top 16, their pathway to top 16, so on and so forth. They give the discussions on how things are going to transpire in the event. And on round 2, it's the path to the top 8. How did they get there? Like, what was their path? What's their matchups looking like? And then the predictions for the winner of that tournament. And it's going to be this weekend as well happening for the South American region. We're going to be getting a South American qualified player for the CPT. Make sure you tune into all 3 shows because it's really good content. It's really good content.
Logan's hair definitely doesn't look like that at the moment.
It doesn't. It
definitely does not look like that. He looks. How long ago was this photo?
That was G-Finity. So that was like 2015.
It's like literally an affinity ago, literally.
Literally. Right. So apparently, I heard the infamous. So something has happened. Did spectating get halted, or did someone here decide to kick out the cable? I don't know. It's saying please wait. I can't necessarily see it. So we're going to
someone actually pulled out the network cable potentially.
Maybe. Listen, if I got knocked down by Rashid in a tournament, I would kick the cable and go, "What happened? I mean, was it you? Was it CFM? Should we start it again?" Do you know what I'll do? I'll do it final game, final round as well. I'll make it go to the final round, and I'll just kick the cable as soon as he gets that jump in over my poison gameplay, and I was like, well, I don't know what happened, mate. I'll tell the TOs, like, can we start that again?
It's always a moral victory. If you make them pull out the cable.
I mean, hey, it happens, and despite all the controversy that's happened with the CPT so far, at the end of the day, people are still watching it, enjoying the action.
It's all publicity. All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, it is. And now we were
the only game in town at the moment as well. There isn't many other sort of online leagues going on at the moment. I don't think for fighting games.
I mean, their respective communities are handling things themselves. Yeah. But in terms of like an official tour, I believe it's just.
I'm sure there's stuff in the pipeline. I've not heard of any Tekken World Tour or Mortal Kombat World Tour or anything like that yet.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I've heard anything myself either. Now, on my screen, it says please wait. So I don't know if we're going to get live commentary from the players in the Twitch chat. I'm telling you, someone's going to make a job out of this. And they're just going to commentate the stream chat.
Like Ryan did last week. Yeah, that was good.
They're going to be typing, and it's like, you
play by
definitely going to have your touch typing skills on point. But yeah, while we wait, so...
Actually, I've got a quick question for Richard. How many viewers we got tuning in at the moment? Because I'm curious. I can't see the number.
I think it's 1.2, 1.1.
Oh, cool. Hold on.
I think so. Richard.
BRB.
Well, okay. Richard's lazy. I think it's about over 1,000 viewers we got.
Good.
So good. Shout out to over 1,000 regular viewers.
Okay.
Hope you guys are enjoying.
We've got 1,200 on Twitch, about 400 on YouTube.
Okay.
And Twitter and Facebook. Good to meet you. We don't know how many.
Does that make us the most watched non-tournament show on Capcom Fighters? I think it might do.
Absolutely.
The most watched non-tournament show on Capcom Fighters as well.
I mean, pitch that to your superiors so you can get promotions. We are the most viewed show outside of tournament on Capcom Fighters. Wow. Give me a raise, please.
We must have been doing this for like over 5 years, so it's good that we've got the other people.
I love it. Ryan's in the chat already. He's giving us all. Someone needs to give this job to Ryan. Every CPT on the weekend, it's like, Ryan, as soon as it says spectator, get in the lobby and give us live commentary. Oh, that'd be brilliant.
My favorite here. Afii eats full combo. I need to get that framed.
Full combo. That could be anything, right? That could be jab, special. I don't know what a full combo is anymore.
Command throw gets jumped. Afii eats full. That's the perfect next line. Command throw gets jumped. That's what you'd expect to happen next. So yeah,
absolutely brilliant. It's like calling the horse races. It's like eats a full combo. It gets the jump in. Come on. No, that's it.
Going up the inside. Yeah.
That is brilliant. But So, Matt, we brought this up at the start of the show regarding SKZ winning Southeast Asia Majors. Once again, congratulations to SKZ winning that using Seth. So, correct me if I'm wrong, or someone in the chat, please correct me if I'm wrong. Is Seth the fastest? Has he won a tournament in the fastest time in terms of DLC characters? Because he came out in February. It's June now, so that's like 4 months.
Including like online's rankings and premieres of the past.
Oh, I mean, 2020, we've only got online, but do you want to...
Are you saying, like, is this the fastest we've had from a character being released to them winning a CPT tournament?
Yeah, a major tournament in the CPT.
It might be, though. I'm trying to think if there's ever been, like, G, or maybe, I'm trying to think some other strong character, that maybe like Akuma, did he come out?
He came out season 2, but he came out... Right. I don't think he won right off the bat.
Yeah, I think he came out like December, so there was probably a gap before the CPT started again.
That'd be an interesting stat. I mean, if anyone can find that out, please do.
What about Poison? Like, how much of a gap between Poison coming out and then Idon winning with?
That was only one match, though.
I know, but it was the final one,
and that was 4 months as well. I actually brought that up with Mark the other day. I was like, it was Seth the fastest character to win a major tournament from his release, and I said, but what about Poison? Because technically, she came out in August 2019. And the tournament happened in December, 4 months apart. And I was like, maybe, but it was one match, grand finals, right? So,
well, we had another first at the CPT this weekend. I think the player that played what was it, Claw, Ed?
Oh, Aaron
Zeku. Yeah, like they won.
Claw, Nash, and Ed.
That was it. Nash.
Oh, sorry, Claw, Nash, and Zeku. Why did I say Ed?
Claw, Nash, and Zeku. I think that might have been the first time ever in a CPT event where someone has won a 1-to-5 set with 3 different characters.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time it's happened.
And then that's when I said to you on WhatsApp, I said, we definitely have to get Shax to give this guy a run for his money.
100%. Yeah.
But it's got to be because...
But Shax wouldn't need to do it with... Like, Shax would probably win it with 2 characters. Yeah. Like, is it, you'd have to, like... They were all kind of like a mid kind of, like, level. So I think that's why it just kind of worked out that way. But I think... Not something you expect to see. I'm not sure if we'll ever see it again, but that was certainly interesting.
Well, the thing is, Aaron had Mind RPG playing Bison. So Nash and Claw, Bison completely mauls them. So the odds were against him in the first place, but I don't think he was confident in the Zeku. But I was saying, why didn't you pick Zeku in the first place? If you had Zeku as a tertiary character over Nash and Vega, why not try him first and go back to your mains? But
I'm assuming just because maybe like Zeku's the least polished out of like all 3 of his characters, and just thought at the end, okay, I'm only going to be able to win 1 game with a character with the amount I know about them, so I'm going to have to play all 3, and this was the final roll on the dice, and it paid off.
Yeah, you need to see the chat. Jester literally went, Afii, activate view trigger. Will Soundboi survive? Find out on next week's Capcom Fighters. Yeah. Oh, he did. Damn it, you spoiled it. He spoiled it.
The cliffhanger got immediately resolved.
Do you know what? No, okay, Matt, talk to your boys at Capcom US or someone. We need to get Twitch chat commentary because this would be the best, right? You got Abigail does sweep activate. Does he survive? G activates from the smash under. Does that be brilliant?
We could start like a new channel for like Capcom Fighters tournaments that has like computer generated commentary, so people just type stuff in. Like the old BBC micros back in the day, like just get this like really kind of like digitized like commentary voice.
Do you really think that'll work? Did you not see when the Twitch chat had
I'm pretty sure people will abuse the hell out of it. We'd have to have like all sort like every kind of like swearing cuss word like taken out, and then people would still circumvent it.
I don't trust you people at home. I see what you people do in the Twitch chat plays Pokemon. That is absolutely disastrous. I'm not letting you handle
my favorite one's always with the goldfish playing Street Fighter, and then like you remember that one?
Oh, that was crazy.
There's 2 goldfish just kind of like going different parts of the screen and fighting each other.
You can't let the public handle.
Those goldfish still play better Street Fighter than some people I've seen pick up the game for the first time, to be honest. So.
Oh wait, Matt's calling someone out. Are you calling out?
No, it's specific.
I won't tell anyone.
I can't. Like,
it's okay. There's only 1.2k views in the chat. I won't tell anyone. Shh, okay. Tell me the names. Quick, give it the spiel.
Nah, like just for, like my younger sisters and stuff like that who definitely aren't Street Fighter players and just kind of like mash the buttons.
All right. Let's see. Okay, it's the final round apparently. We do thank you guys for the wait. We got kicked out from the lobby, so we have to wait. On my screen, it says please wait. But we're getting live commentary from your boys, Jester Power, Reinhardt. You guys are holding it down.
Wake up super, I think, lol. It definitely sounds like something Afii would do, so I'm going to pass it.
Don't doubt yourself on commentary. You're only typing. All you can do is backspace and re-edit your comment. When I'm live on commentary, wherever I say, it counts and it gets clipped. You can backspace. You can edit your message.
Afii down to 15% activated V trigger and dies now.
Well, that was
So the streak's ended. Is Afii? Soundboi did it. Okay, shouts to Soundboi.
I think so. That was a tense game, Matt. How did you feel about that one, Matt? How did you feel about that one?
I mean, I'm definitely sweating after that. It literally sounds like it went down to the wire. But wake up, CA. What a scrub.
Yeah, damn. Afii, really? Like, you press jab all the time and you wake up CA?
We're live on Capcom Fighters. What are you doing this nonsense for?
It was so fast. I didn't even see it. Oh, man. You got to love it. We love Afii at the end of the day.
Oh, we do.
All right.
All right, so Soundboi is going up against... is this MQS again?
Okay.
Yes.
Regulars, rivals. This is what these guys do back and forth when they were running the locals. I don't know if MQS is going to be setting that up anytime soon or just handling his own stuff, really. But, hey, these guys go back and forth. I still need to get some...
I imagine he probably will.
Yeah. I mean, what were you saying before? You can't go back to the office, like, anytime this year? Is that right?
I mean... Pretty much, there's no way we're going to have like full staff back at the office until like next year at the earliest. They might try and like letting people come in like phased in a few times. Anyone who doesn't have to rely on public transport probably can go to the office maybe like 1 day a week, but nothing more than that. Nothing more than that.
That's crazy, but it is precautions. It is the safety measures. So.
Yeah. Safety first. Actually, I'm hoping if I sign up for a test where we're allowed back at the office, like 1 day a week, and sort of like I'm a guinea pig to like test this new system, I'm hoping I'll get hazard pay as well.
Wow, is that what you're really after?
Yeah, well, take the risks. You expect
definitely sound like a Balrog player. Definitely sound like a Balrog player.
It's all about the fight money.
All right, following the the tornado sweep there, he goes back into the poison, but manages to lose the poison effect.
Roll. What's that? Tornadoes versus poison globes.
Yeah, I'm trying to just picture how much of a problem EX Knuckle is for Fang. I mean, I know he's got EX Nikan Kyaku the dash, but I don't know how often he can use that react to the
he missed the rocket.
Oh, the jab. That was an audacious jab.
Literally went point blank and got hit by that. That was an unusual exchange.
It was fortunate.
Yeah. It was fortunate. High ruffian.
Mid. That was the mid one.
Oh, mid, okay.
Alright, so Soundboi taking that win there. First to twos, of course. And again, I'm loving it right now because it's just constant games. Well, despite our live Twitch chat commentary that happened a moment ago, that game was so fast I couldn't even commentate. Games
We got
like
the clip notes. We got the clip notes. We got a rough idea of what happened. All I know is that Afii didn't win. Ooh! Try to interrupt that.
Yeah. I don't know how hard it is for Cody to deal with the projectile
Punish.
shells, but if there's any matchup that these two put in like the most work in, it's definitely this one here because they play each other on a really regular basis. So.
It's one of these ones where you're going to see the player matchup coming out more than the actual character one.
Oh, for sure.
Ooh! I like that. I love the target combos that go into grabs. Like, is it Lucia's got one as well, hasn't she?
Lucia, Zeku, and Cody, I believe, are the only three. It's interesting that they have that, to be honest, but hey, it's cool. It's cool. Because it's good for the positional advantage, right?
Of course.
I don't know, has anyone else got it? No, I think it's only those three characters.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else.
Alright,
does it?
Block told ya.
Sweep activate. The classic.
And there's the rock, Oh, that was crazy. He couldn't get the perfect
just
time. Yeah, he couldn't get the perfect time command grab.
All out of there. Spends a lot of bar. Gets a sweep.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
Oh, the crouching fish punch. Oh, of course, because it instantly crosses up.
Trying to run away here, Soundboi, but he's not getting the chance to breathe. And the dash. Oh, that was brilliant. That was brilliant. I didn't think of that. Oh, he's not respecting it. I actually think Fang can avoid that.
Oh, just puts up back throw.
So I believe when Cody does sweep into the pipe, or Yamato, to be fair, there is a gap. I think it's a big enough gap for MQS to kind of just do the EX slide out if he wants to use that to get out.
Right, yeah, that's what you're saying.
You can't press a button, but you can definitely do other moves if they got like invincibility from frame 1. So, what was that?
That was a lot of trades like back to back there.
Yeah.
Too much poison on the screen, clearly. Dashes out. Sounds like going for a lot of sweeps.
Well, I mean, when you're in V-Trigger 2, you can be liberal with your sweeps, and if you've got V-Trigger 2 ready to activate, you can be liberal with your sweeps.
Catches him in the air.
And it punishes people for walking backwards. You get a knockdown, but you're cancelling into the pipe to try and make it safe, so it's kind of just like a read.
It's out there, don't have to deal with the rock. Trades on the wake up.
Alright, throwing the rock out. MQS got the life lead right now, handling it really well.
Yep.
Good reversal. Ooh, nice chase down.
Yeah. Good range on that. Count hit. Doesn't get any more than that.
He's got V-Trigger 2 ready and available though, MQS. I don't know how he's going to activate it.
Off the sweep, and it keeps him standing. Oh, it didn't get the button first.
No, and no punish either. Well, he got a very weak one, but we'll take it. Oh! Ooh!
Oh, yeah, because it keeps going. And then target combo finishes it.
And either way, he was going to commit to that entire target combo and cancel into the pipe to make it safe.
Yep.
But the thing is, for me in this matchup, what it looks like for me is anywhere that there's a gap for the opponent to interrupt Cody's strings. So the last hit of the final combination target combo into the pipe, there's a gap. The only thing Fan can really do is super or do the EX dash out. It's nothing that is, it doesn't damage Cody, right?
No, yeah.
And then when he does the sweep into the pipe, again, EX dash out or CA, nothing to damage Cody. So maybe I need to look into that a little bit more, but that doesn't, in my head, now that I think about it, it doesn't really look like a legitimate thing to do.
He tried to challenge it a few times, and it just got like either traded or even a couple of times got knocked out of it. So maybe he was just doing it a bit too late.
Yeah. All right. Let me, because it is my turn, and I'm on a keyboard. I don't play on PC, so I'm not even going to bother trying to play on this keyboard.
I tried playing Third Strike a few times back in the day on keyboard. It's not easy.
I mean, I don't know. I know shooters are fairly simple.
Oh, you can do you do the
WSD.
WSD.
WSD. Fighting games, I have no clue. I actually have no clue how or if people are playing on an actual keyboard.
I don't think it's certainly not optimal.
If you are doing it,
it's not like using a hitbox.
Yeah. I mean, if you are doing it and you're a competent player, more power to you. I'm not about that life. I was a pad player. Now I'm a stick player. I can go back to pad if I want. But keyboard, no. We're not about that life. We're not about that life.
Well, imagine if they did like a typing of the dead version of Street Fighter, where you have to like quickly type in your combos, like do a quick sentence, and then your combo comes out. That would be sick.
Do you know how wild that would be? You like, yo, crouch medium punch, stand medium punch into dash straight. Like bam.
You have to literally type out the name of the move and then press enter for it to come out.
That'd be wild. Okay, stream. Let me ask you that. What do you guys think of that? Can you imagine a fighting game where you type your combos and like the game would just register that and then do it? You know, it's like, okay, kind of like a game of chess, right? You'd be like, okay, move forward 2 squares and then do crouch medium punch, stand medium punch into.
I mean, if both players were limited to only being able to play it that way, I think it would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be. My TV is about to go out, so I need to find the remote. Where on earth is the remote?
You've got the power save function on. That happens to me all the time. Like literally after at the weekend, I was playing Last of Us 2 over the weekend, and like sitting there for about 5 hours, and then finally the power save function comes on.
All right, I found it. It's all good. Okay, crisis averted.
I pick up the Street Fighter.
I think that'd be pretty funny.
Maybe I'll suggest it to R&D. I mean, I'm pretty sure like if you've already got the Street Fighter 5 engine, you could like just. Oh, that was sick. I like that.
Dalsim, Joker jokes, behave yourself. Oh man, when this guy's comfortable, I think he's one of the most scariest players we have in the UK. When this guy's comfortable, especially when he's playing the right music with his headphones in, he's bobbing his.
Yes, I noticed he does that in tournament. Like he always gets like the track on that he wants to play.
Oh man. I would love to see this guy go really far. I know he traveled quite a bit at one point with Jester back in 2018, I think it was.
Is that the year that Problem won?
Yes, it's when they went to Evo.
Of course, like, they went up on the stage and like everyone like putting Problem on their shoulders and stuff. So
I'd love to see these guys at more international tournaments.
Yeah, 100%.
Things go back to normal, but hey, we can see him more online now. Oh, he's dead.
No, he missed the just frame. Well, doesn't matter anyway. I would love to see a Premier event close out with that exact scenario.
Hey, listen, if there's one item or prop that will never betray a character, it's Cody's rock. Believe that.
Yep. The blessed rock.
Has WSO moved to Monday nights now? Yes, it has. We have rescheduled, so we're no longer happening on Thursdays. We'll be happening from Mondays from now on. We've been doing it on Mondays for the past 2-3 weeks now, so.
Yeah, it's just because obviously with the fighting talk, like midweek show, there was obviously Turn the Beat back as well, and then because the production company, Visual Platform, that does WSO and round 1, round 2, and also fighting. I did that. Was a lot of bouncing around there. There's a lot of bouncing around there.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt you. But did you see that?
That was sick. It was like diagonal bounce, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it went back to him and it didn't affect him because it was once it's reflected, it's now Cody's projectile, not so much Dowsing's one.
Standing throw didn't work. Okay.
That was crazy. Okay.
Yeah, but that's the reason why we're on Monday basically.
Yes.
Well, I imagine once we go back to the office next year, we probably go back to Tuesday again. But for now, for the foreseeable future, it's going to be Mondays.
Yes. I mean, look, this whole year has been flipped on its head. If you bought a 2020 planner, you best have thrown that in the bin by now, because that was probably your worst purchase of the year. But we're doing what we can to provide entertainment. The days might shift around. Hopefully, we're going to be sticking on Mondays for you guys, and then there's going to be tournaments happening on the weekend. So you kind of see us right after the weekend, right?
Yes. So the only time we won't be doing a WSO is if it's immediately after a weekend where there's been an EU event.
Yes.
So next EU West, we won't have a WSO on the Monday.
Precisely. All right.
Ooh,
so,
nice. Not ready for that.
Back to the match here.
Ooh! Did he kind of like fake him out thinking he was going to a high butt? He was immediately low. That was nice.
Oh, he's getting hit by all the mix-ups right now here, Soundboi, but he's looking for the activation. Here it comes. There it is. Oh, he missed it. Did he do the wrong gentle swing? I think he did the wrong gentle swing. Tried to command grab.
Oh. Was that command grab or just regular throw?
He tried to command grab before the thing came out, the V reversal.
Hence the uh-oh.
Alright, there you go. Alright. Now, I'm trying to think. I don't think Tornado Suit is effective in this matchup either, to be honest with you. Just how mobile Dowsing can be.
Could have got more of a punish then.
The stand hard kick,
there's the crush that time.
Counter, and the stun. Matt, did you see the stun on that?
Yeah, that just went all the way up.
Right, blocking out. Yeah, Soundboi is looking for that crush counter, so he gets V-trigger 2 as soon as possible. Because that crouching fist is now crush counter as well, he can be more like aggressive, more malicious with his crush counter attempts. Yeah. Especially against a character like Dowsing in the mid-range, right?
Alright, instantly teleports, doesn't have to go that high ruffian. EX1 comes out, lots of frame advantage.
I don't think Dowsing can get out of there, he has to slide under or something, but...
Ooh, catches him.
He's gonna go for the side swap.
Just walks out.
I think he's dead. Not quite.
Oh, not quite. Yeah, too much
just
scaling
about. Oh, that was
yeah.
absolutely
with
filthy.
the scabbard on.
Do you know what he did? He waited for the rock to start descending, then he jumped after the rock. Oh,
Yeah.
that was rude.
The fiber dissipated before it could hit him.
Yeah, but outside of regular Tornado Sweep, I only think I can see Cody using just the EX one to really kind of combat the Yoga Deep Breath, the EX Yoga Fire by itself. I mean, like that, if you use Tornado Sweep there...
Same situation happened again, it's just like too far. Well, not range for the throw. Not range for the standing roundhouse either.
So, knuckle, with the reversal.
Need to be more careful with his ranges. Oh, gets in that time though.
Ruby.
Buffer.
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Oh man. So, is that 1-1 now? I believe that's 1-1, right?
Yep.
Piece. Remember, Soundboi's on a 2-win streak. We haven't gone higher than 3. We have not gone higher than... And it's been Cammy, it's been G, and it's been well, right now we're working on a Cody 3-win streak here. So.
Is it Hurricane after this one?
I think it is.
I think he's only had one opportunity at a streak so far, hasn't he? So yeah, maybe he can build up another one.
Hey man, I think one of the biggest motivations as a fighting game player or for a fighting game player is when you're in a lobby that's pretty stacked, you don't want to be at the back of the queue.
Nah.
You want to be sitting down playing. So it's in your best interest to get...
You don't want to just be an observer, you want to actually get those games in and get that experience. Nice buff from the crouching medium punch.
I mean, me and you could be observers, it's completely fine.
Say again?
I said me and you could be observers.
Oh, yeah.
Fine. Isn't the grid banned? Yes, in CPT tournaments. This is not a tournament. These are casual first 2 sets that we do every Monday on WinnerStaysOn. So the guys can get some training. You guys can expand and bring more players from the European region. This is not a tournament.
Everyone's getting the grid out of the system now, so they come EU West 1. They won't even be thinking about it anymore. It's like, oh, I'm sick of the stage because I do it all the time on WSO.
What's that? I can use Frosty Boulevard? Great.
Oh, nice.
Oh, is he going to kill him? Oh,
almost.
no!
I wish that killed. Oh, I get him anyway.
Oh, there you go.
Watch your toes. Does that one hit low? I forget.
Stand fierce? Yes, it does. It hits low.
Yeah.
Why is the grid banned? Because it's aesthetically boring.
It is. We're trying to get sponsors, like, you know, interested in sponsoring the CBT. So we keep having, like, you know, grey in the background. We're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go sponsor, like, you know, League of Legends or Dota instead because it's more colourful.
I mean,
that's the reason why.
I think you guys should go to a carpet tile sponsor and go, look, put your carpet tiles on the grid. We'll promote you. I think that's a genius idea. No one's thought about it yet. Yeah,
I'm sure carpet tile sponsors are going to pay like Red Bull money.
Yeah, you know.
Oh no! Is he dead?
Not yet. Still alive. There's the rock. Oh, too much frame advantage. Drunk on his own power, and that spray missed.
They really do like carpet tiles, like you mentioned. I never noticed that before.
Oh, come on.
I've never really cooked it. They look like the ones at the office. You're right. You're 100% right.
Listen, wherever you guys bought those carpet tiles from in the office, go to that company and say, look, we'll make a stage based on these. You pay us.
I could literally just go get some red, like, sellotape and just stick it down the center of the office and then literally be like the office is cosplaying the grid.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good shout. All right. So, not going to close the gap here.
Yeah, the corner. Is he going to risk a teleport?
I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, he'll firm it for a little while.
Reversal. Now he does, yeah. Still gets hit though.
No, that's fine. He's out of the corner. That's fine.
Wakes up buttons, gets the counter hit. Pretty even on health.
Ooh! Oh, that was filthy, man. That was dirty.
I'd have got hit by that. You got to be ready for that kind of nonsense.
I think Soundboi needs a jump or a crouching fierce or something.
Yeah, I think he was going to go crouching fierce and buffering. Again, you know what? Is he going for that on purpose?
No, he hasn't got a perfectly timed command grab once today.
Yeah, you're right.
He hasn't got one yet. He tried another. He tried again. Yeah.
Maybe it's lagging a little bit. I'm actually quite difficult to get that.
Who knows?
He reversaled the fire.
All right, he's got one more chance.
Ooh, no.
Crash counter. Still got a chance.
Stitch down to the wire. Whose game is it going to be?
Do you know what? I just noticed something.
Oh, he's got him.
Ooh. Clutches it out to keep that win streak intact. The 3-win streak.
Did he just dash under the jump? Was that what closed it out at the end there? And then got the full punish?
He got the stand medium kick. Yeah, that was crazy. That was absolutely insane. But I'll tell you what is also crazy. What's also amazing as well are these are the current qualified players for the Capcom Cup that will be happening later this year. Phenom won the first one, the European East Middle Eastern tournament. Next up was Mandrake. Shout out to Mandrake with the Urian play. He won the North America East qualifier, the first one. And then recently, just this weekend that happened, we had SKZ using the latest DLC character to take the gold there. So you can check out the Capcom Pro Tour website. There's more information on there, the schedule and regards to the players that qualified. But shout out to the visual platform stream team. They put a graphic together to let you guys know who's qualified. And there's plenty more players still to come to be qualified as well.
I reckon we should just close it out now. This is the top 3. That's all we need for Capcom Cup. My money's on Phenom.
Wow. And that's probably why you're not the head of the CPT. He's like, all right, we've got 3 players. There's a European one. Quick, close it out. Do the tournament.
Yeah, job's done. These look like favourable odds for Europe. That's what I want.
Oh, that's brilliant. All right, so Hurricanes jumping back on. Now, somebody in the chat has asked, what does it take to participate in WSO online sessions?
I'm not even entirely sure.
Well, I mean, for 4.
Go do something cool in like Salt Mine League or something like that.
They'll hold you to that, man.
Now, of course, like who are the 2 players that was it Richard recommended to me? Richard, who are the 2 players that you recommended that we try to get in today?
The Alex player, Escudo.
Yeah, and then there was one more.
I can't remember the other one. I think he made top 8 as well. I can't remember.
Yeah, but they both did 6 stuff in Salt Mine League. I got told about it by Richard, and he was saying we should invite them on. So hopefully we'll get them on in a few weeks' time when they're available. But yeah, like stuff like that basically. Or if you go And like if you do like good performance at like EU West, then yeah, you made like top 16. Like the first time we had Mopalapu on WSO was because he got top 8 at Reflect. So stuff like that, basically.
Yeah, we have conversations, we have deliberations about who should be on the show outside of the regulars, and we're trying to expand. Because we're online, we're trying to expand to get more European players on there. So I wouldn't say there's a strict criteria, but if one of us finds out that you guys... Yeah, he's done that. That's brilliant. If one of us sees you do something amazing in an online tournament or an exhibition or something, we'll put that forward and go, hey, Matt, or have a discussion. And if it's unanimous, we'll give you a message. Make sure you answer your phone, because I know Richard complains about people we try to invite that don't answer their phone.
I think
squandering chances.
I think a good shout is because of Soundboi League's consistency, grab the guys out of top 8. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if available. So if we make that a rule, so anyone that does well in Soundboi, Monday be available. It's all good.
Is Soundboi EU only?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I mean, obviously, I'm sure it would be. The trade that paid off. Will he get it? He just frames it when it doesn't matter.
So you need to bribe them? Not necessarily. If you're good at Street Fighter, and we see it, and don't worry, we're watching all the tournaments. We're watching all the tournaments. So if you're good, and we see you do like some phenomenal play or even win a tournament, we'll be like, yo, we got to get this guy on the show. If you want to give us free money, that's entirely up to you. That's an entirely different matter.
Yeah,
I mean, I've got a fee.
Give us the bits on Capcom Fighters. Like, we never actually cashed them in, but it'd be nice to have a number going up.
I mean, I have a fee if you want to give me some money to kind of strengthen your chances getting in. I'm pretty sure Matt has a fee that's probably double mine. I saw the Visual Platform stream team have got one that's quadruple mine. Yeah. If you're...
Well, we tried. Well, there's a few players we tried to get in this week. Like Nassim Claw was going to join us today. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it the last minute. But we were also trying to get players from across Europe as well. So like Germany, France, Brussels, those kind of like places as well.
Yeah, of course.
We had Becky on as well at one point. Obviously, like Norway as well.
But don't worry, we're trying to get as many players on as we can.
Yeah.
All right, so it's 1-0 up to Soundboi, but Hurricane's looking to make it one apiece. I think he was angry at how the last game panned out.
Soundboi is so good at getting this V skill out when it matters.
It's clutch, but in this matchup it's really good. And the thing is, you can't with V skill 1, you can't necessarily shimmy Cody because he's got V skill. He doesn't have to tech.
Yeah. When in the first game when was it Hurricane activated V trigger and then went for the spiral arrow and then he just V skilled on reaction. That was sick.
That's gonna be big. That's big damage.
All set up.
Is that the hit?
Oh,
no, it's
not quite. Yeah, further out. And then again.
And then
just hovering on the V skill button.
Yeah. Not there though. This is it. He's got to be careful.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful. He's going to be looking to press.
Oh, he tried to bait it out, and then it didn't matter because he was just reacting to it anyway.
Matt, Soundboi is looking to get the new win streak of the night, which is 4. The almighty 4. Oh, wow.
I hope he gets it.
Well, I mean, let's not count Hurricane out.
No, Hurricane can definitely bring it back, but it's always good to see new players getting the win streak of the week.
Gosh, counter. Oh man, this is not looking good for Hurricane here. All the right reads are happening for Soundboi.
Standing mini punch.
Ready. Block the DP. He's going to do a DP soon. Okay.
Good.
Oh, that was
Hurricane.
Sick. Here it comes. Here comes that aggressive storm. Ah! That's spiders.
Oh, gets the counter buttons and there reset.
Damn, is he going to go for another hard kick? No, back throw instead.
It's the corner you go.
Oh, press the
lay on
button.
the button. So late.
No V skill. Don't jump back. Oh.
When in doubt, EX on.
The classic surprise Zonk Knuckle taking Soundboi's win streak from 3 to 4. He's playing that matchup well. I gotta say, he's playing that matchup really well. Kept Hurricane on his toes, and by Hurricane getting a little bit frustrated and trying to force his way in, you're losing damage. That's big against a character with 925 vitality and Akuma as well, right? That's big. Yeah. So you've got to be very careful. These glass cannon characters, despite them being incredibly annoying to deal with, it's what they're sacrificing in order to try and force their way in and get that. And because the V skill 1 is such a crucial tool in the matchup for Cody, it's like, keep trying. And even if you try to bait it, he might backdash. It's the mind game, baby.
EX Zonk in 5, it's not as much of a big surprise as it was in 4, but it'll still catch you out. It'll still catch you out.
The thing is, because it was severely punishable in 4, right? This one, it's like...
but it was it was almost like an invincible reversal, pretty much, wasn't it? In 4, it was like instant bingo.
But this one here, it's fast traveling. I think it's got 15 frames to start, but where it's used, the mid-range, I think that's pretty fast. Not in your face, but from the
You ain't
mid-range.
reacting to it. You ain't reacting.
Yeah, that's pretty fast for 15 frames, right? And it's plus on block, even if you do block it. You know, you can activate V-Trigger from the first hit. You can cause a dangerous situation afterwards, depending on the level. You know, it's got some stuff there.
Afi's asking you who made the backdrop.
Who made the backdrop? Mark and Richard did. Mark and Richard made the backdrop.
That's a sick backdrop.
Shout outs to those two.
Always gone for what is it, V-Skill 2, so we're going to see some crime sway.
Oh, he's picked V-Skill 2. Brilliant.
Yeah. I hope we get to see that.
Yeah, I think so. Soundboi, he doesn't use this V-Skill as often as other Cody players I see. He's more of like a V-Skill 1 advocate, but he does try it from every now and then. I know he's got some tech with it. Boy, but that was a very poor decision to use it there, so in my opinion it is.
Okay. Already!
That was sick.
Doesn't matter which V-Skill is, he's just ready to like go with the reaction.
Well, you get more mileage from V-Skill 2 than V-Skill 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to spend the health either. It's just like you're dodging, you're not like tanking it. Ooh. Okay.
The
the back dash.
command grab. I say this to this day, and I keep telling him, it's like some of your command grabs are incredibly obvious. I know it's always in situations where he really needs them.
Right.
So if he started committing to like, you know, the crouch and medium punch combo and going for the 300 stun route from there, I think it'd be a lot more threatening. But some of these command grabs he does, they are super obvious.
Well, like just dash up command grab.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sajab. He just gave us 1,000 viewers. Woo woo.
Oh wow. What does that
Hey!
say?
Yeah, I think we've got over 2,000 views now, so shout out to Sajam for the host.
Oh wow, yeah, cheers to him.
Hopefully you had a good stream. And much love to all
the
the
command
Sajam
grab, all that
users.
stuns building up.
Wow, jab anti? Yeah, I thought they got rid of those. I thought they got rid of those.
Oh,
Cody's
gets over him.
jab as an anti is really good.
Building up more stun again.
Right, is he not? No, I don't think he's going to charge. No, he's got V-Skill 1. Sorry, I thought he had V-Skill 2.
Oh yeah, he can get through the projectiles if he wants to.
Yeah, that's if Soundboi's going to use him. He doesn't necessarily have to use him in this matchup, to be honest with you.
Activates, very plus. All goes low.
There you go. This is good for Soundboy. He's going to go for a regular grab? No.
What's the button? Doesn't commit to the tug combo. Okay.
Jump back roundhouse. Good reactions there from Soundboy. Sengan still got critical up. What if he's going to spend it early? Or is he just going to do... Hey, that
Yes.
was sick. The two-bar combo straight to the corner.
Into the corner as well. The corner carrying that.
But that's what I was saying to you before, Matt. When you have critical art available, what are all your options? That's one of the routes Barrow can take immediately to the corner. That was brilliant. Oh, see, again with the command.
You're right.
It's when he really needs it.
Again, goes for the tight combo. Dashes out. He's just kind of like whittling away the V-trigger right now. Or goes for the sweep. Would have made it safe anyway. Oh, he knew it! You keep saying it!
It's not going to happen.
He knew it was going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
I wasn't even thinking command. I mean, were you thinking command grab there?
Because you have to understand, one of the more obvious things is the less health you have, the more likely you are to try and go for that more stun, more damaging option, more stun option, right? And look, I'm not going to give you 100% science behind it, because at the end of the day, it's a 50-50. He went for the button, he was going to get full combo to 300 plus stun. If he didn't, he's going to take that 300 stun command
that's what
grab.
you're saying.
And remember, Soundboi hasn't landed he's landed the command grab, but he hasn't landed the perfectly timed one. So he's still looking to land that tonight.
Not in this set. Oh, that was nice spacing.
Honestly, you could look at it two ways, right? Is Soundboi just unlucky, or is Sengan that stubborn and just not going to accept getting command grab?
Probably a bit of both.
Well, there you go. All his command grabs are connected. He
that's
landed 700
building up.
stun in about flipping 5 seconds.
Don't let him get. I'll go to the overhead. I would have done the same. I respect the attempt. He's used it very sparingly this whole, like the whole evening. Maybe once I think he's gone for that.
Right, yeah, see? I think he's conditioned him now. He's not going to do it. Yeah.
Oh, gets the clean jump in. A lot of recovery frames in that crouching fierce punch.
He gets better Oki from that Balrog. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna find out. I'm definitely making some mental notes as to what I should be looking up in training mode tomorrow. Okay, goes for the crime still.
Oh, yeah. Builds that V gauge.
Well, I think it's -6 or 7 on block, but from a distance, Balrog's
Yeah.
definitely catching it. He's not catching it.
If there's no EX dash punch, is going to get that.
All right, there we go. Throwing out those buttons with malicious intent.
Acting fierce. Jump back jab that time.
Ooh,
Not covered too quickly.
that could have been ugly. That could've been ugly.
He wants to get the dash punch.
Yeah, but that looks, to me, that looks like more of a read than anything.
It has to. You can't.
You have to anticipate that.
Go command grab that time.
Punish. Jumped out this time.
Not gone for a command grab yet. Sweep
Trying to
activate.
mix things up. There. See, you see what I mean? There you go.
Yep.
In a situation where he didn't need the command grab, he went for the button. So
One apiece. Soundboi wants to make this a 5-peat. He's getting closer.
it's getting closer there. The momentum's building. You know, he's doing really well so far. Again, I think Sengan tried to. It said counter hit, right? So he must have tried to press a button there instead.
Maybe done like
But
standard light kick.
Despite the score and what's been happening, Sengan has definitely been keeping Soundboi on his toes, making him doubt his decisions in V-Trigger too, and that's a very powerful V-Trigger. When you're in that form, you really want to be doubting yourself like that, but hey, command grabs can do that to you.
Someone in the stream chat's asking, Soundboi is so good, man. Is he famous in the community? So is he part of is he Newcastle community?
Newcastle, I believe, yes.
Yes. Yeah, okay. So I've not heard of him before WinnerStaysOn. But I imagine he must have been, it must have been
He's one of their strongest players. I believe MQS runs it or hosts it, and he's one of their strongest players. He always gets like top 3 or something.
Clearly, like, very skilled at the game.
Yeah.
Looks like he's played a character that suits him as well.
I believe he... Oh, there's a perfect time for command grab. I believe he
dash
played
up.
Alex before Cody came out.
Oh, wow. So anything was a step up. Oh, goes low! And tries to walk in, but he was walking back.
Big damage.
That was at the start of EX dash punch, and he beat him to it.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
They both pulled the trigger at the same time, and like Cody's like, nope.
Yeah. But yeah, Soundboi is one of the more competent coders you have in Europe. Obviously, the other one that comes to mind is Pax as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
I'm sure they share tech with each other.
most likely, probably.
Ooh, yeah, the +2 situation.
Crush counter. He's getting impatient now. Yeah, he's getting impatient.
Oh, lots of stuns. Doesn't cash it in though.
There's the tornado sweep option. I like it. Just to kind of create that space, allow him to go back to the neutral.
Yeah.
But Sengan's presence. Sengan's boxer just literally walked him back.
Yeah.
Crush counter.
Sweet. Yeah, like you said, when he's got the V trigger active, he can just go for the
There you go. Oh.
Nice punish. Regular throw, anti-air, land stays in front.
No cancel there from Sengan.
No.
I guess he wasn't sure if that was going to hit, so. Sweep again.
Yeah, it doesn't even.
See, now. Oh, he closed it out. Okay.
Yes. 5p.
Good stuff.
Cody.
Now, I don't know there. Those last couple of seconds, because the V-Trigger ran out, he went for a sweep. I don't know when you still have the pipe in your hand.
Yeah, if he could have cancelled it.
I don't know if he could have cancelled that. So that was a risky sweep.
I don't think he can. Yeah, because like I think you only get normals with the sword out, not actual.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
only just
cancels
the
and
sand
stuff.
pierce,
Yeah.
the crouch pierce, right? So yeah, that was a pretty risky sweep, but it helped work out in the end. Closed it out with the standing hard punch anti-air, and that puts him on a 5-win streak, I believe. So
But yes, if you want to see more interesting, like Capcom fighters content, and you can definitely check out our new TikTok channel where we've been posting TikTok-style videos of Street Fighter.
Yes.
I think the last one we did one. What was the last one that we put up there?
was it not
That
the dancing one?
It was DJ and Dowsing, wasn't it? Yeah, like them doing their dances, and it was a coincidence. That was it was. Richard found the track. I'd never heard of it before, but it's very European, very European. So if you want to see something like crazy old school pixel dancing, Dowsim and DJ to some more modern European music, then definitely check that out.
All right. So
Crazy
Jester
stuff.
stepped up, and he's picked Poison again. Another.
We've got a full
matchup.
Devil May Cry matchup here. It's like literally
Yeah.
Lady versus Virgil.
I like it. So who's your money on there? Do you think Lady would actually bang up Virgil? I don't think so.
Nah, definitely not.
I mean, I know she's got the Kalina hands and all her weapons, but I don't think she can hold a candle to Virgil.
Nah, yeah, Virgil doesn't even. I don't think he'd even need to take Yamato out of the scabbard to.
Damn, you think it's that deep?
I think he needs to leave that unsheathed. He doesn't need force edge or anything like that.
I
just
respect
needs
that.
to- Yeah.
I respect that. But yeah,
Doesn't even take the gloves off. We just need the gloves on.
Damn, Matt's really taking it the distance. Alright, that's plus frames, gets
Got
the
a
grab
Sparta,
here.
and you can't beat that.
I know. She tried. She did try.
Yeah.
Before joining them, of course.
She's already human.
Yeah, that's true. A powerful one. Oh, you know.
I reckon she needs a nuke at least, like the fat boy from like Fallout. That's minimum. Minimum.
And there's the right way. This is brilliant stuff here from Soundboi. He's going to get the mix up into the command grab.
Doesn't even need it, and he doesn't have to do it either. Why try it?
That's brilliant. So yeah, outside of our little joke there with the Devil May Cry characters, I do think this matchup is pretty decent for Poison, but Cody does have his tools, and that high damage output can keep her on her toes. You got to be very careful in the neutral game, because one jump in, you're pretty much straight to the corner. Both V skills are pretty useful in this matchup as well, I feel. And I play this matchup with Soundboi quite a bit now, so
Okay.
So he's definitely used to like Poison doing certain things.
You've helped educate him on all the stuff that Poison can do.
Oh yeah, and there'll be certain situations where he might try to get away with one or two things because he will just assume that Jester doesn't know. But we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. Oh no, lands.
Right, there's the Fierce. Tried to cancel it. Didn't believe. There you go.
Tank gets it though. Decent
He's
damage.
he's looking for that crush counter. That stand hard kick crush counter. Kill him. Should have killed him. Should have killed him.
Lets him activate. The reversal. Oh, the overhead. No punish.
He went for a medium instead of punishing. He could have gone for the tug combo into the back throw there.
Yeah. How minus is it? Is it -4?
-4.
Yeah.
He still doesn't get it. Do you know what?
I won't even say in the stream chat whether or not like he's going for these every time or not. Because I felt like last week he hit loads of them. So like maybe he's just having an off evening.
Maybe. He was lucky that said can hit. I don't know if Soundboi tried to go for the crime sway to avoid the EX Lucky 10 to the overhead there.
Yeah, I was in stream chat. Ken has the Dante costume, and is it Ed that has the Nero one?
Ed and Nero. Laura has Gloria.
Yes.
Trish's disguise, so we say.
Yeah.
I still think Colleen
Ain't
should have a
fooling
Trish
anyone.
costume. Hold on. See here. He's got critical art available, so if he gets a hit from a Fierce, he could kill Cody, Jester.
Ooh, doesn't even get the cross up thing.
Right,
He's covered a lot of space.
Minus.
Buffering away.
Yeah, he's looking for the Fierce. He wants to get the Fierce into Heart Raid, but he's not getting it. There it is!
I wish we could see the inputs.
Oh, there you go.
Not
This
dead.
is good. I think Jester should back off or backdash, because he's got to watch out for EX Zonk or a jump. He's got to watch out for one of the two. There you go. Backs off it.
Yep. Back to the neutral.
Zonk.
Okay. Activates. The reversal, don't want to deal with that. Hits the mark. No!
Oh, no!
Hit only?
And a closeout. Nice stuff there from
Another
Jester.
counter hit only combo, he didn't get it.
Win.
Yeah, I think he was he was committed to something there because he cancelled into the ruffian kick, the heavy version there, Soundboi, but it was unfortunate. But Jester takes that first game.
It is, yeah. It's a good streak, potentially.
Hey man, like I said, I think this is a rough matchup. We saw it in the North America East when it was Idol versus Hoji, right? He just completely decimated him like 3-0 or 3-1. It looked rough. That looked difficult.
I think we got about maybe 45 minutes left of streaming. I think we may as well, like, we're about half an hour late, so we'll probably end it around midnight.
Okay.
So someone's definitely got, like, Soundboi has a chance to get a 10p. Got enough time. Oh, he doesn't get it! Man, he is dropping stuff tonight.
That's unfortunate. And here's the
Like
thing.
someone in his household is watching Netflix or something.
Oh, I don't know. Hulu, Netflix, something. They might be downloading something.
A lot of choices. Could be watching Disney Plus. Could be Amazon Prime.
It could be anything.
Getting in the way of anything, yeah. Someone could be playing World of Warcraft downstairs.
Oh well, I mean that'd be the worst. But all right, let's see how Jester tries to get out of the corner. He's got like basically a pixel of health left.
Didn't go for the full range. Okay, well, maybe we're expecting the approach.
Yeah, lovely whiff punish. Lovely whiff punish. That's a really good button. I think that's one of the more underrated buttons in the game. And having that whiff punish with standing hard punch, that's crazy.
What's the frame there? Like if you block standing hard punch when he has the Yamato out?
I think it's -4.
-4. Okay.
I think it's -4.
If not, so you're gonna
let me double check. B trigger 2. Standing hard punch. Where are you? It's -5.
-5. Okay. Wow.
-5. I was close.
Yeah. Only one frame. Good. I went to hit so early. I hate.
I love that one.
I'm sure
Poison's got really good jumping heavy attacks.
Ooh.
Amazing jumping heavy attacks. Jumps out, a substantial life here for Jester Power. Just trying to close it out, and they had to block the rock. Wow. How fortunate was that?
Yeah.
How fortunate was that?
Yeah. Command grab seems to be doing too many favors.
Yeah, Jester Power on match point here. What a turnaround. Good choice here for the matchup. That's fun. Walking out.
Charging away, doesn't want to overcommit.
But he's in the corner. He needs to get out.
Yeah.
It's not looking good.
Back to the corner. Nice.
Great.
Try.
-4.
The heavy
That's
punish.
-4. Damn. Pressed the wrong button there, Jester.
Oh, nearly stunned. One more. Do it. Overhead.
Oh no! And the
He's
stun
overhead.
gone. He's lost his opportunity. Oh, no activation yet there from Jester.
Still got the life lead though. Should we activate? What's he going to do?
He needs to do something, Jester, if he wants to win this round. Otherwise, he's gonna have to play another game there, Matt.
Yeah.
Anti-air. It's the break. That was an audacious break, but we'll take it. He just backs off.
Don't go full screen.
Yeah, the tornado sweeps, they're completely fine. I
What the?
don't know what that was.
That was a gift. That's what that was. Merry Christmas.
Well, I mean, I don't know if on his screen, the jumping forward hard punch hit, and then it rolled back.
I mean, that
don't
can
know.
happen.
I
That can
don't know.
happen. Oh man.
I don't know. We'll take that.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. That's what happened.
That's the only thing I can logically think of.
When these kind of things happen and like players make mistakes, you've got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Just like I always do. I don't like, saying anything mean against players.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, we're taking it to the final game here between these.
All goes low.
Oh, nearly got it. Nearly got it. And do you know what I kind of like about Jester's approach to this matchup that's completely different than mine is he's taking more of an aerial approach, especially when he's trapped in the corner.
Yeah, he does. He does take to the skies a fair bit. Pays
But
off more often than it doesn't.
Yeah, I know Cody's got some actually, his stand light punch and his stand hard punch are actually decent against Poison, despite her jump fierce, but let's just handle this pretty well, so. The mix up, he's gonna cross up, then they wake up, yep, there you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so number 4.
He just stayed down.
Oh,
I
goes low!
don't really do that setup anymore, but.
Is it because it's too obvious, or?
No, it's not as too obvious. Because you can definitely go for a throw or a cross up, but just stay delay. Just do delayed wake up, and the poison blade has to try and take advantage of the fire damage instead. That the opportunity's gone, and even if you did land a hit, you have to spend a bar, and if it's not going to kill, it's kind of rough. I mean, you can still get Oki, but and that takes your entire Molotovs, by the way. That takes 2 Molotovs.
Yeah. Delayed wake up, like you're seeing a lot against when the claw players go for the EX wall dive at the moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, so
buffering away.
we're at match point again for Jester Power. He's about to build critical art here, but he hasn't got the life lead. I'm very curious to see how he can spend his meter.
Could have jumped in and gone CA that time.
Scatter. This is going to be big. Is he going to get the long grab again? No!
Challenged it.
Just said no. I'm not dealing with it.
Yeah.
Hey, a critical art with the life lead. Now he can lame it out.
In this situation.
This is what Jester's really good at, just laming it out. Oh,
Takes the skies.
He
Once
got
back
him.
corner pressure.
Got him.
Back to the wall.
And he has no meter to deal with this, Jester, so this is bad for Poison. Yeah.
Let's stand grab.
Because he had no meter to use EX Love 10 as a threat just for the
Yeah,
rock, he had to hold that.
Yeah.
He didn't want to afford the trade because the rock would have beaten him out. Rough
Trade.
situation there. Another jump.
Hurricane left the room.
Okay.
I'll go back.
Hurricane has to do.
Nice try.
Man.
Pushing with these heavies.
Oh, that's punishing.
+2. Goes low. Tries to jump.
Everybody's reversal in these frame advantage situations.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to deal with this.
No, I don't want to do that.
+4 on activation. Try to jump. No dice.
Soundboi
again.
is determined to keep the streak going.
No,
overhead again. It's not worked for him yet. Oh, no, range. Punish.
Oh, gets the back throw though, Matt.
Yep.
This is big. If he gets heart rate, he needs to get heart rate.
Not quite.
Oh! Don't jump! Oh, he jumped backwards. Okay. Oh!
No rocks left, but the sword's still out. One more hit and it'll disappear.
Soundboi, don't jump. Please don't jump. Jester's waiting for it. He's got meter as well. He might do EX Love Me Tender, or if you throw a fireball. Actually, you can't throw a fireball because you got the pipe. If he jumps, you're dead. Oh my.
The same health.
Come on!
And he has standing heavy punch.
He could have done EX anti-heart rate.
Oh! Ah! He ended the streak.
You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that.
I mean, it was going to be in a plus situation afterwards. I would have been reversal, I guess, but
No, it's not. That's completely legit because of the distance, right? He probably would have opted to go for a light if Cody was a little bit closer. But as an unexpected option and to get the frame advantage afterwards, EX heart rate is fine. It's 19 frames at startup, but it's absolutely fine. But those are some gourmet games, and you're going to see more gourmet games this upcoming weekend for the South American, the first CPT online tournament for the South American region happening from July 4th through to July 5th. We are going to get a South American qualified player. Cannot wait for that action. Hopefully someone uses another DLC character, maybe wins with them, maybe Poison. Actually, don't let Poison win because I want Seth to be the talk of the town right now.
my geography is terrible, but this is Mena's region, isn't it? Is this Latin America?
South America, I believe.
South
so.
America. Yeah.
Hold on. My geography is terrible. I hate when you put me on the spot about geography.
I know we're both bad at it. We said it this last week, so we've already got our disclaimers in. I'm just trying to. Is that Mena's region? Like someone tell me. He's better geography than me.
Listen, the region I do know is that the one that these two are from.
Yeah.
Logan
On our
Sharma
doorstep.
and F-Word.
No, DR isn't. Okay, Broski says it's not. Okay.
They're going to be doing the recap show, Fighting Words, every Thursday, and then round one, Saturdays and Sundays. Be sure to check that out. Okay, it's got with Poison again. So, Soundboi had a 5-win streak. That has been...
Yes. Unlikely to be top this evening. I mean, there's probably just enough time to do it. Like, don't drop around, but unlikely.
We'll see. But, hey, Jester's going with Poison again. More Poison gameplay for me to watch. And he's been picking the character in matchups, which he does really well.
Oh, we saw this one last time, and Afii won this one last time. Yeah, even though you think it's more in Poison's favor.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's, I wouldn't say it's heavily in her favor, but it's like, because obviously the one costly mistake can put you in the corner. You can't get out. But
you put it maybe like a 5.5 rather than a 6?
Yeah, probably. I'd say it's probably 6 for the highest level if you get it right. But G doesn't really play matchups because he's and whatnot. So.
Yeah. It feels like the one that if you're like, you'd have to play it on point to be able to take advantage.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You have to be 110% on point, and then when G has V trigger, you've just got to be ready. Got to be ready.
Trey will take that. Nice, good composure.
Confirm off the standing hard kick. Now,
good punish. He was scoping that out. Gave him the distance, let him cam himself. Yep.
So Poison actually gets a better punish from that. You can actually do her V skill, get a full combo from that.
Yeah, literally just dashed up and did it and still punished.
Yeah. Which life is good. There's the low, anticipated it as well.
Not going to get. And he gets it with the overhead with that full bar. That's rare for G.
That's interesting because, like, the last time these guys played, Afii was walking backwards. So I'm surprised he wasn't doing it there. But,
get it. Get set. Yeah, knocks it down, gets rid of that proficiency level.
Right,
yeah, such a good button.
Yeah, it's one of the best normal attack anti-airs in the game.
Is it 4 frames active?
5.
5. One.
I believe. Come on, grab each stun.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
definitely.
Oh, there you go. There.
Yeah.
You're not dead?
No.
Nah, I done wrong combo. Yeah. Jester power done the wrong combo there. That's not good.
Back. Doesn't even need it.
Yeah, he done the wrong combo there. But it's like when you get a stand light kick activation from Poison, it's +4 and hit, so it can be a little bit finicky to get another stand light kick, and then you go to the beat him up kick. So it can be finicky to get the follow up, but
plus, but massively plus.
Yeah, because it's literally you have to use a light attack from a stand light kick conversion, and if you're not close enough, it's gonna whiff. You might be in trouble, and we know Afii. Any chance he gets, he's buffering something with the light.
Yeah,
so,
just to say, he keeps messing it up. He is trying standing light kick after the light kick.
Yeah, because I think that crouching medium kick might have been him inputting the up kick, the medium version.
Yeah. It's one of those timing specific things. Oh, clipped in. Yeah. Finish that. Yep.
I don't know. I'm never really ready for G ripping a sweep, to be honest with you. So.
Ooh, juggle. No.
Very good break.
Regular throw, activate. Oh no.
He's stunned. Yeah, he's stunned.
He already had V-trigger.
Damn. Alright, it's one more mix-up, and that might be the game if you guess is wrong.
Ooh.
This is good.
This is meaty or whatever went for there. Instant back throw.
Yeah, if Afii jumps, you can anti-air him. Well, actually, no, you can't. You can,
Look at the counter here, but it's a bit far out. Ooh, any hit's gonna do it? No.
oh, damn it, Jester.
You saw the startup frames on that. Was it crouching fierce punch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be a habit. Because you want to press crouch fierce, but you're doing it at the wrong lane, and like all the buttons that your opponent wants to press are much faster than crouching fierce, so you're most likely to counter hit situation. That was a Jester.
Ooh. Blocks that time, doesn't even attempt to challenge that.
Jumps back. He should be doing the delayed jump back tech there, Afii, I think so. Yeah.
Buffering there.
It's a sweet. He's trying,
tip of the
I think he's trying to catch crouching fierce, and because Jester's aware of that, yeah, up. Okay.
Okay, took Afii 2 likes to get it that time.
He didn't want that. Come on. He didn't want that. He's got no meter, so
he hit confirm off 1 last time, so it's just like, you know, scoring it out a bit longer.
Okay, interesting. Doing the frame check. He might have to use super.
Oh, got him!
Oh dear.
Not dead. Gonna get the 1 bar. I did it again!
Fortunate.
Of course.
So, good stuff there to Afii for taking it over Jester.
That was a hell of a convincing. Shouts to Afii.
I think what I would have done if I was in Jester's position, so when Afii did the raw G barrier and he done the V trigger to slow down time, I would have attempted to do super there, try to get the whiff punish, get the damage, but more importantly, go back to the mid screen. Or when he done the spin kick into the G barrier, the frame trap, I would have input super there as well. Just something to take me back to the mid screen so I don't have to deal with the corner situation. Yeah. Because the mid screen, he's actually alright to deal with. Even in V trigger, G's alright to deal with. Yeah. So
the corner, you're just going to get command grab like you did there, back to back twice, and that was it.
Yeah, and you're less likely to use the super to try and interrupt strings more on wake up. So it was unfortunate. Again, it's going to take a little bit of experience because I know Jester doesn't commit as much time to the character as I do. But I tell you who is committed to Street Fighter more than I ever will be is these 3 players on the screen right now. They are qualified for the Capcom Cup. They have won the first tournament in their respective regions. Phenom taking the European East Middle Eastern qualifier, Mandrake taking the North America East qualifier, and SKZ, the recent winner, taking the Asian or the Southeast Asian one. So congratulations to these 3. You will be seeing them.
So if I'm remembering this right, it was Karen, Urian, Seth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Urian and Seth. So Urian's up there. And we didn't see a Urian last weekend, actually.
Oh, we did. I think was there top 16 but not top 8?
I don't think there was a Urian in top 16.
Oh, okay.
Oh, as far as I'm aware.
Maybe just that region, maybe not represented as much of that character. That was a lot of V-gauge right at the start.
All right, so it's MQS on the stream right now, going up against Afii.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I do like this. Again! Done. There we go. People speak. Oh, I think
my audio's been a bit choppy at the moment. I can't hear what you're saying. So really.
Oh, your audio gets choppy a bit?
A little bit. It's gone really quiet for some reason. Oh! Alright, after taking that first round.
Yeah, and he done it in a convincing fashion as well.
Yeah.
He hasn't brought out that stand light kick into, or the jump light kick into the G barrier all night, so that was interesting.
Yeah, well, the first time he brought that trick out.
I keep forgetting he has that.
Yeah, well, that's the whole reason he's not showing it yet this entire evening, so making people think twice.
Well, I mean, if it's against Abigail, then you see it in high frequency, but other than that...
Whoop. Goes low, activates the classic.
Okay, just went and played it safe.
When's the command grab coming? No challenges it.
Nice.
No health left.
Oh, the low. Is he going to command grab for old time's sake? Ah, the jumping really good. Jumping beating kick.
Final round. Fight.
What's going on, King Aggie? Hope you're doing good. Shouts to King Aggie.
Yep. With the Aggie.
And he done it again. Wow.
Yes, goes the other side. Instantly goes low as well. Hits the mark. Gets the corner pressure, which will run into the command grab. Nowhere to go. One more for stun. What's it going to be?
Oh.
Wow.
That was
already
a very, that was a very interesting choice. It worked out.
Yeah, I mean, he had the read. I don't know what he based it on, but it worked. All gets out. Oh!
Yeah, but Matt, now that he has no meter, he's in trouble. You might grab him.
No. Nice done. Actually, no.
Nah, he's done. He's done.
Off the scaling?
Oh,
not quite. V-trigger scaling.
Oh, crash counter and V-trigger activation. Yeah,
it's like stacked against you at that point.
Yeah, I mean, Afii made real use of wake up jump light kick into the V skill. The G Baron was pretty interesting. Very interesting decision there from MQS after the V reverse to commit to the CA.
Yeah, it just goes to the CA. I mean, like, he clearly just thought Afii was approaching and, like, you know, invincible startup on that, I'm guessing, and just clipped him.
He was probably anticipating like a chase down with forward hard punch or a smash over, smash under something. So it worked out for him. So
yeah, sometimes you just got to do the completely unexpected. Nice punish.
All right, he's going to take this time to level up, and I think this is one of the matchups where leveling up is actually beneficial for him, even if he gets poisoned. So.
Yeah, he's back down to level 2 now.
He's trying to do smash under. Why is he so adamant on trying to land that?
Ooh, a stun's building up. Yeah, it just gets rid of all that projectile pressure.
Oh, and that was going to work as well if he was just a couple of frames later.
He was definitely grounded. Doesn't matter though, even it up pretty quickly now into the corner. Trade on the wake up.
His true power, the activation, this is good. One second to do the trick.
Stays on the ground. +1, dead.
You know what, despite the disparity between these two characters, when Fang has got G blocking, heck, when this guy's got anyone blocking, you're in trouble.
Ooh, nice challenge on that. Just a projectile nullifier.
Told you to the corner. Went for a throw break, interesting. Okay. Oh,
don't get the splash. Keeps him in the corner as well. It's gonna hit. Nice.
Is Fang decent? If you're a specialist, the specialist will make him look decent. But I think there's still many problems the character has to offer. But you don't see him as often as other characters.
Yeah, he's a lot of hard work. Definitely more hard work than I'd be willing to put into my character.
Oh, don't get me wrong. He's got relentless, you know, incessant pressure. But like, that's when you're in. His zoning game's actually pretty frustrating for quite a number of characters. But one of his biggest weaknesses is a character with projectile invincible moves or a projectile invincible move. And if it grants you Oki as well, then he's in serious trouble.
His really just so weird as well. Like the fact he's got like a a cross up jumping roundhouse. Like a lot of his like hit attacks like hit twice or 3 times. It's just weird.
He's a very obscure character, but like in the right hands, he looks like pretty fun to work. But
he can link a heavy off a light as well.
Yes.
There's certainly not many characters that can say that.
Well. Alright. So it's one apiece right now between these two.
Yeah. Ooh! I hit, but wasn't ready. So Afii's not got much help. Oh, still gets the hit. He's put him in this +1 situation. And G doesn't have a
Oh dear, this is not looking good. He got punished. Wow,
wakes up buttons and it pays off.
He got punished, and despite getting punished, he was not deterred. Didn't believe in Afii's meaty game at all. That wake up button puts MQS at match point.
I think I do remember you saying the other day, was it either today or like a few streams about that MQS does like pressing buttons on wake up.
Listen, he will do it, and I kind of respect it. I mean,
it worked. It certainly saved him there in that previous round.
Remember, this ain't no 3-frame character. This is a 4-frame, so he hasn't got that much leniency to work with.
Let's just keep him in this corner.
Because Afii wants
the
to activate. That's the problem. Afii wants to activate, so you take advantage. Oh, that was so sick. Dead.
Yeah. Doesn't even need the heavy. Standing jab.
See, and I think that's one of the more favorable things for Fang in this particular matchup. It looks grueling on G's end, but that's one of the more favorable things against G for Fang. It's if you can get him into that position where he's being overwhelmed by the pressure, he's poisoned, but he needs the maximum presence of V-Trigger to activate. I'm like, well, more power to you, because you definitely ain't gonna be reversal. Because either way, that looks like a checkmate situation to me. That looks like a checkmate situation to me.
He's not going to be reversal and ditch his only comeback potential.
Nah. And Fang does that really well against quite a number of these characters in the game. It's like, you need V-Trigger, but you don't want to sit here and keep getting poisoned, you know? So
People in the trash saying, Fang's so cheap and all that, but he makes you guess more times than a lot of other characters in order to seal the victory, so...
let me put it like this. I think outside of Sagat, everyone has something cheap. Everybody has something cheap. In some way,
Sagat's the only one who doesn't, would you say?
Yeah, I think Sagat's the only one, because what's really threatening? A guard break, whoop-de-doo. Okay.
Yeah, it takes a while.
He doesn't get that much mileage off it unless he's got critical art there. Okay, whoop-de-doo. Tiger Cannon, what's that going to do? It's combo fodder. Or it can clash with other projectiles and then go through, but he doesn't get huge damage. There's no like, oh my god, he can get a cross-up Tiger Cannon into 400 damage or something like that and then get Oki afterwards. I think everyone in the game, outside of Sagat, has something cheap. I think everyone has that.
Yeah, I guess even like Sagat's projectile games, it's not going to really make you lose sleep, is it?
No, I mean, look, Sagat is very decent if the player is decent, but every other character in this game, I can tell you at least one or two things that they can do. Even if the character's weak, I can tell you one or two things that they do. It's like, whoa, that's pretty nuts. Sagat doesn't have that.
Rip the king.
He's a Jester now. Sorry. He's a Jester now.
Bottom of the pack.
He's the bottom of the barrel, mate.
Oh, man.
All right, we got Joker stepping up on stage.
If you say he's a Jester now, if it was only if it was Jester that was playing right now, but it's Joker. Oh, he flame.
Wait a minute, Laura is as honest as they come. Yeah, Spark Show's completely honest. Yeah, it's hard work. Very hard work.
Ooh, the counter hit as well. Try to challenge for something, I don't know what that was. Stun. And kill as well, because the poison build up.
What a round there. You know, good closeout there from MQS. Doing the work.
Ooh. Dash, I was ready for it. Saw the teleport command dash counter. More expensive for MQS though.
I can't remember if Broski was telling me before that Dalsum actually gives Fang quite a few problems in this matchup. He might have the edge. I can't remember.
Okay, so hopefully see the tail of the tape as it unfolds.
Yeah. Good break.
Ooh! Lots of counters right now.
And even if Fang tries to slip away from Dalsum's pressure, he can just clip with a stampede punch or stampede kick or something. So he can get something.
Just lands and gets hit with the projectiles. That was the perfect situation. Oh, one more for stun. Oh! He gets the stunning jab.
I wonder if he read that. I wonder if he read that view for the jump.
Which you have to play with now. Just walks up, the slow walk, takes it. Tip of the slide.
Oh, hang on. He's looking for the closeout here.
He's slowly building on it.
The reversal, good choice.
Yep.
Good choice.
God, no approach. Again, he tries it.
Oh, no crouch fist. I thought he was going to crouch fist there, but he didn't.
That hits so high, I wonder if he could have punished.
Regardless, it's irrelevant now. MQS takes that first game, and he's picked V-Trigger 1 in this matchup, surprisingly. I just noticed.
Yeah.
Probably wants it more for V-Reversal, so he doesn't have to deal with Fang's pressure. Oh, sorry, Dalsum's pressure in a number of situations. I don't know.
Back to the old school, V-Trigger 1.
Yeah, I mean, in comparison to his V-Trigger 2, that looks extremely lackluster. I've got to say.
What does V-Trigger 1 do again?
Is it that aura around him? Yeah, it's that aura around him. He's always poisoned. So even if they hit you, they will still be poisoned. And his V skill 1, it becomes a physical hit now.
Yes.
I believe that's what it is. Man, I can't tell if Dalsum's poisoned with this color. I mean,
I definitely can. You can see the purple, especially on the grid.
Maybe on a different stage I wouldn't be able to tell, but I mean, all you need to really know is when Fang hits you, you're poisoned. That's what you really need to do.
Yeah. I mean, your health bar says it anyway.
Yeah, there you go. There's more than one visual indication as to when you're poisoned by Fang, so don't worry about it too hard.
That was a mauling that round. That was just rush down Fang.
Rush down Fang? I don't want to deal with a heavily zoning Fang. I don't want to deal with it. Rush down Fang? I just don't want to fight Fang, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, my character choices are not so good against Fang, so...
Almost got a trade combo there.
Yeah, he did.
jumps in. Okay.
I don't know how effective that fly is in this matchup, you know? I don't know how effective that is.
What is that move called?
It starts with an N.
Okay.
Hold on.
That's probably more than most people know.
Or something?
Oh, no, we didn't get the button! I swear this not the first time that's happened this evening to MQS.
This thing. I think it starts with an N. That's it. Nikushu.
Nikushu.
It starts with. I knew it started with an N.
Is it a motion move?
No, you just jump and press all three punches.
Okay.
So you can jump forward with it, you can neutral jump with it.
Poison versus fire right now. Who's going to get it? Joker needs to put this round on the board to not go to the back of the queue.
I kind of like that he's being airborne, just to make sure that the buttons are irrelevant right now by Fang, but it's like, nah, it's not paying dividends for him.
Fang's poison is like a perfect...
Oh, the frame trap!
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick! The frame trap from the dive kick into the yoga anvil, gets the crush counter, that was good stuff.
Saves himself, 1 match point. Yeah, Fang's poison, like kind of like trajectory it goes, but if Dowson goes to the float, it's like almost always going to hit.
It depends on the range that Dowson's like playing, right? But then again, both these characters have arc-changing fireballs, so...
Punish, yeah, ready. Dash up, mix up, into the
throw.
corner. Nearly stunned.
Okay, this is dire. I wouldn't want to be in this
One more.
situation.
Oh, it's really hard. Oh, I get stunned. How's he going to end it? Back.
Oh boy.
That was
That
rough.
was yeah, that was, you hate to see it. I wouldn't want to be beat down or pressured like that either. That looked extremely difficult there, in that, especially in that corner situation for Joker. But well done, MQS, locking it down, making sure he doesn't get out of the corner. Hey, not giving him any real room to breathe in that matchup.
None at all. It was just complete, like, you know, going in the whole time.
All right. So, okay. I've just noticed that Hurricane, Jester, and Afii have left. I want to say thank you to those guys for joining us tonight, playing some games. Always appreciated. Got to see some Poison play as well. So I think we've only got... Oh, no, Jester is here. It was Joker. Okay, Joker.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we've got 4 players left, is that it?
Well, I'm just the mediator in the lobby, mate.
Oh, listen up. We've only got about, like, another 17 minutes before we close it out anyway, so...
Okay. Well, I know it's past midnight here, so I don't know if these guys want to continue playing or they've got other things to commit to, because it is a new day now here in the UK.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to stop like playing now, that's fine. But if they want to keep playing, we're good till half midnight. So we've got another 16 minutes if they want to keep playing.
Let's see. I don't know. It doesn't look like Soundboi or MQS have readied up. Jester still wants to play. Ah, there you go. Okay. I think they were just double checking with us. They might have the stream up on their phones or something, so they just wait.
Oh, of course, yeah. A bit of a delay before they hear what we're saying. It's fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, much love to everyone that is tuned in tonight. Thank you for tuning in and joining us for another Monday. Couple more games to go. And also, much love to Jam for the host.
Yeah, shout out
Really
to him.
appreciated.
Very, very generous.
And again, we always try to rotate and get different players on. We'll have returning guests and mix them on with new guests here when it stays in every Monday. No longer Thursdays. It's Monday until the foreseeable. Yeah,
it's got to be Super Mondays for a little while now.
We'll
Not quite as on brand, but we'll have to make it work for the time being.
Yeah, we'll be right on after CPT action online during the weekend. So it's just 3 days of constant Free Fire action. I mean, hey, you can
What
say
more
that.
could you ask for?
What did you ask? Right, so Best has got a 2-win streak, so I don't think anyone's topped Soundboi's win streak tonight now.
No, I think a 5 is going to stand. There's not enough time to get a more impressive win streak, unfortunately.
So Soundboi got a massive life lead right now.
Woo.
There.
Puts him low. Yeah. Good combo when that lands every time.
Yeah, it does. I love that side swap combo from Fang. I'm a huge fan of side swap combos now.
Punish!
I don't know if he's getting the negative edge thing again. I don't think he
It
wants
might be.
that.
It might be.
Yeah.
The other one that's been getting him, he's been doing the kind of like the special where he puts his like palms forward and then he activates beat trigger, and then he misses the button afterwards and just goes straight into the palm move again. That's happened 2 or 3 times to see.
That just might be an online issue, but
Yeah,
it's
it must be an offline thing. You never see it do it offline.
Yeah, never. Do you know how often it's going to be to go back to offline after?
Everyone's like pretty acclimatized to that kind of like online mentality.
It's like everyone's going to do things much slower than they probably could. It's going to be so good.
I miss playing it off. Like the only time I ever used to like play was just the office on Tuesdays, just like having games against you or the other players up. So I barely played since the quarantine started.
Yeah, you don't play online, do you?
No, I literally like I played for like the first few months that it came out, and then I just stopped.
Well, to be honest, I think with your rank, I wouldn't want to play online. Getting out of the gold ranks is probably one of the hardest things to do.
I mean, guys, I wouldn't play it like because I want to get out of rank. I'd probably just play player matches against people.
Hey, listen, even down when your rank is difficult no matter what.
Gold for life.
Well.
Did Logan get out of gold? Is he still gold?
I think he's black now.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if he got knocked down to gold.
Maybe.
Nice up here. No, he didn't. Okay, I thought he could go behind it, but no. No time. Alright, just backing off here, using the EX Tornado Sweep as an approach.
That went. Oh, it was EX, wasn't it? Okay. For a second there, I was like wondering what the hell it went that far, but yeah, EX.
He'll go full screen. I think that could have been anything, right? That could have been a throw. That could have been the overhead. But he went from crouching B to kick the low instead.
It was time to guess, and he guessed wrong.
I don't know, like, because of the distance, I would have probably committed to the EX dash and just tried to slide out. But again, you don't know if that's where it was going to come, right?
Yeah, so you couldn't jump out of it. You couldn't be reversed, so I don't think you get the bar, so...
What a complete lockdown situation there for MQS.
After the crouching medium hits the mark. Throw break at home. Yep. Ah, gets him. Oh, he pressed. Right. Oh, it's gonna. No, okay, we're in range.
Wow, and he's still managed. Oh, the rock still hit. I was literally thinking, where's the rock? So...
Unless you go into an animation, that's always gonna come down.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't actually know that happened. That the rock dissipated the Ryu Bender and still hit back. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I suppose it only gets rid of one hit, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, it depends on the version that MQS has done, right? So.
Yeah.
No punish.
Challenge that as a bait.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that either. I didn't know that either.
Oh, gets it. Yeah, lets the zonk out at just the time when the poison's active. Gets cleared.
Yeah, that was interesting. Really good stuff there from MQS. Good closeout run. I had no idea you could do a whiff Ryu bending to activate from there. I thought you had to connect with the opponent.
I swear I learn something every time we stream and then forget it by next week. That's literally, I got a memory like a sieve when it comes to this stuff.
Well, it's more like I have to remember it and note it down more so than you.
Well, no, yeah, you're a high-tier commentator.
Back.
Oh, punish!
Oh, yeah, that was a hard read. I want to say that was a hard read.
Okay, I think you're right.
I want to say that was a hard read. Or he might have tried to activate because he did have V-trigger. So,
it's only the first one, isn't it, that you can get?
Yeah. I don't know if you wanted to get the activation there. It's just unfortunate, so.
Punish. The corner. Oh, let's him get out. Yeah. He's got to be worried that. Hits him quite far out. Okay. Punch.
Alright, pressure being applied. Not going to use his view reversal just yet. He's probably going to be looking for that activation, but once he has that opportunity to get EX on, probably going to see it.
Backdashes.
There it is. Oh, the trace.
Oh, he comboed off of it. Nice.
Okay.
Good awareness.
Yeah, he's stubborn. He doesn't want Soundboi command grabbing him.
Nice. That was good timing.
That was
good awareness.
That was crazy.
Soundboi showing us why he's got the biggest streak this evening.
Yeah, so that's 2-0 to Soundboi in that set, right? So he's just completely just eliminated MQS's streak, or just got rid of it, right? 2-win streak there for MQS. So I think that means, yeah, no one's going to top that tonight. No one's going to top that tonight.
No, it's definitely. I'm sure Richard's already got the 5-win streak screen ready for the end of the stream. He's already made that.
All right, so I believe, is this correct? Is this the last one of the night, man?
Yeah, let's call it. This is the last one. So whoever's up next, Soundboi going to go up against the last game.
Cool. So we just had the penultimate set, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the final one. Is Jester going to bring out that Vega, or is he going to do it for me and play Poison one more time? Let's find out. It's going to be live commentary from myself and Matt. No in Twitch chat commentary. We'll handle this
not
one.
time. No. I want to see the games.
Do you know what? It'll be hilarious if it just said spectator halted. I'll be like, yeah, okay. And it's like no one's in the lobby now, so they can't give us commentary. It's only us.
No, yeah.
Man,
Jester like held it down last time, but not going to happen again.
Yeah, I mean that'd be hilarious. A whole tournament of just like the cameras just blacked out. The whole stream's like, oh my god.
I wouldn't. Yeah, like no, I would. I'd go find something else to do. If that's the case. I'm not sticking around to play plays.
Jester got the color 15 for Poison.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you got to be level 50 of your character to get color 15. I really like this color.
Or you just got to have the in with the server team and ask them to lock.
Yeah, Matt, not everyone has that luxury. Thanks for rubbing it in my face. Thanks for rubbing it in my face, Matt. Nice. Got back down.
Could have got more there, couldn't you?
Hopefully.
Oh, not quite
Yeah,
stunned.
he did the wrong combo for the stun, unfortunately.
Is he going to regret it? Might be. Maybe not.
Oh, he's trying to jump out or press the button or something.
There's a lot of video of us coming out right now.
You gonna dash command grab?
No,
and another sweep. I think he's worried about Jester jumping. He's
Again,
worried.
enough viewers who gets command grabbed.
Not a just train though. He's not
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
Oh, he's dead, of course.
No. I think Jester's still not used to handling, knowing all the Poison's options in the corner when she's on the defense. But it's difficult anyway.
Oh, the power save function on my TV is about to kick in now. Damn it.
Let's sort that out.
Game.
Cut that. The crime swing. Out of the corner. That's the important thing.
I'm never ready for that when she goes off the heavy punch and then goes to the low. Wait,
There's a gap. There is a gap there.
She won't stay there.
Gonna throw the Molotov as well on block time for some movement. Good blocks there. Oh, that was unfortunate, but he made it safe anyway.
Dash up, good tech.
Get rid of that Molotov. I like it. But unfortunately, Soundboi is not in the fire damage, so he won't be taking any great damage whatsoever. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, I didn't know where the rock was.
Oh, get in the frame trap.
I don't know what Jester's doing. Is he trying to backdash? Is he pressing the button? The gap's not big enough for a 3-frame button. I think it's like a
Not even a
2-frame
3-frame
gap.
could do it. Okay.
No, I think it's
it's invincible or nothing.
yeah, it's got to be invincible or nothing. So that's rough. I don't know if Jester knows that, but it's something I don't trifle with. I've just literally. Oh, hello.
My cat's enjoying Fierce Deity Link there.
Which one's that? That's not Luna, is it?
That's Lola.
Okay.
The smaller of the two. Luna's the big pussycat. Lola is the small pussycat.
As is Lola gonna put me in my place and show me how commentry's supposed to be done? I don't know.
She's the least vocal out of the two, so no. She's a quiet one.
I know what. Do you know what? It's past their feeding time, isn't it?
Actually, the first thing I'm going to do when I finish this is put their biscuits out.
Yeah. Their bellies are talking now.
It's like I get woken up pretty much like 10 in the morning. Like I definitely don't get any lions even with the COVID situation and the home quarantine because these two wake me up to make sure I feed. Which is fair enough.
I understand. Another command grab, he's stunned. Oh, I thought he was stunned. Just a bit.
I did.
Nice.
Oh man, Soundboi, please.
Round 2.
Taking those risks, landing all those command grabs, and they've been perfectly timed as well. It's working out for him. He puts himself at match point here. It's just the Power's Poison. And he is right at the momentum on this. Throwing out that crouch fist realistic then. Gets the throw rate.
Top of the jump.
Goes to the Oki. Nice. Looking real good here for Gets the Power, but the V-reversal. Another crime swing. Oh,
Again.
okay.
He
I think
wants
he tried to
that
get.
highlight reel finish.
Yeah, he wanted to get a read on something. I'm not sure what button he was looking for. Maybe a medium. Gonna go with the setup. No, he missed. Haven't line, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't. Jester doesn't know how to handle the EX tornado sweep from Cody.
Oh, okay, but puts a round on the board. It ain't over yet.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if he can take it to 1-1 so we can see one more game. Nice.
Gonna punish.
Goes to my old setup from season 4. My day 1 crush counter sweep setup. I can't believe Jester still remembers that actually. So it's because I don't use sweep as much as he does, so he definitely remembers that setup, and that setup left at +4 frame advantage.
Yeah. Integrates better into the way he likes to play.
Of course.
We'll get to that time.
Oh, this is not
done?
good. He's dead. I think he's done.
Field the CA. CA finish.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's done. What a closeout for tonight. Critical art. The final destruction.
Cody wins.
That's going to be it. Soundboi.
Nothing like a CA finish to close out an evening.
Hey, man. And there it is. Right on cue with the graphic. The
5p.
new mayor of Metro City. He says, hey, vote for me and I'll give you all 5 win streaks, baby. That's a good speech. I've got to say. Meet with the people and say, hey, you want a 5 win streak? I can give you one.
The mayor of Metro City, 5 win streak.
Alright, man, it's some good stuff. But like, phenomenal play from Soundboi tonight. Really showed us some stuff. I mean, probably the only downside for him was he didn't get as many perfectly timed command grabs as he wanted to. But
I mean, it didn't matter in the end, did it? He still did the best performance of this evening.
hey, man, we didn't see many of the less times have some fun, but he definitely made up for it in a lot of other areas. Consistent, solid Cody gameplay there, and really showed his matchup knowledge across the board. It was great to see some poison from Jester as well. Great to have Afii, Hurricane, Joker, saw you Sengan as well, been on a tear recently, MQS as well. It's always great to have
It's been
these
a great
guys.
lobby this evening. We had a lot of variety of characters, a lot of different play styles as well. It's been a good one.
But yes, as we said, as Matt has stated, the 11 win streak brought to you by Shax is still intact. So I don't know who's gonna overtake that in the weeks to come, but we'll see. Like we said, we're always trying to change things up. We'll bring some recurring guests on every Monday, but we also want to try and get new people on board.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like Matt said, I think the stream heard Richard when he said it before. We're constantly watching tournaments in the European region. So if we see someone like perform well, win a tournament, make top 8, or do something like really flashy, it's like, hey, let's bring them on board.
Go play in Salt Mine League and compete in that. Get top 16, top 8. Well, we'll definitely be paying attention to those games. And if you do well there, then you may end up getting an invite to compete at WSO Sessions.
I'll give you a secret. Play an underrepresented character, and we automatically bring you on. So if somebody plays Lucy out there and they're good,
yeah, I'd love to see a good Lucia. Like I heard Shiv was playing a bit of Lucia at one point, but we haven't seen him for a while. So yeah,
Shiv's been committed to the streaming thing, but shout outs to Shiv anyway. That's really working out for him, by the way. I think he's close to Twitch partner actually, so hopefully he gets that soon.
Yeah, it definitely deserves it.
So I believe that's going to be us for tonight. But before we do that, I want to remind you one more time: 3 good players, very strong players, and qualified for the Capcom Cup already, winning their respective regions. The first tournament in their respective regions, but there's still one more to go. Phenom winning the first tournament, Mandrake winning the second, and SKZ, our most recent winner. We are going to be getting a 4th winner this weekend from the South American region. So do tune in for that. I believe sign-ups are already done. You guys can just check out the people that signed up. I don't know when the bracket's going to be sorted, but the action will be happening.
And
this
definitely look forward to next week, because that graphic is going to be a lot more symmetrical.
It will be. But like you said, the South American region, the event is happening this weekend. I can't wait to actually see the players that are going to be part of the top 16, because I don't know much about this region as a whole. Because my knowledge doesn't stretch that far. I can only follow as many players as humanly possible as I can. And some of these guys don't get that much spotlight, so this is a very good chance for them.
It's definitely a silver lining of the online CBT this year. So we're getting the chance to give more spotlight onto the players that don't necessarily get to travel as much. So like with the Seth player, I already forget, was it
SKZ?
Yes,
Dude, you just saw his name on the damn screen.
I keep wanting to say SRK, and it's not that. It messes up my head with the mix-up. But yes, like that, Seth players like that, like we don't get to necessarily see or hear so much of them, and then all of a sudden they show up and they win.
These guys every week.
These guys,
That's what you do. You see and hear these guys every week. Matt, Logan, Salmon, F-Word, bringing you Fighting Words, the midweek show for Street Fighter 5 every week.
A picture of you next to round 2 as well, if you're going to be on there this weekend as well. Rich, can we get that adjusted? I think Jammers need to be part of this graphic too.
I don't know. That's up to Richard.
Or just a separate round 2 graphic, featuring Jammers, and he can be on the bottom right.
I mean, That's entirely up to you. But anyway, these shows will be happening every week as long as the CPT is online in the 2020 season. Fighting Words every Thursday, round 1 to open up and get people pumped for the tournament that's going to be happening on the weekend. The pre-game show with F-Word and Logan. And then on Sundays, it's the Path to Top 8. And then we do predictions for the winner of the tournament. I should be with Logan Summer this up and coming Sunday.
And then also shout outs to the new Capcom Fighters TikTok channel, which you can now follow because it's been only made it about like 2 months ago, but we're putting videos up there every week of all kinds of TikTok style content. So last time we had Dowsim and DJ doing a dance video to a European soundtrack called, what was it called? Coincidence, and all this kind of like crazy new content stuff. So definitely check out our new TikTok channel for something a little bit unorthodox. Yeah, man, make sure you follow the TikTok channel. All right, and I believe that is all the ads concluded. Matt's cats are getting hungry, so we got to let him cater to his cats. I've got cats at home, but, you know, it's going to take me a little while to try and pick one of them up. It's probably about to run away from me.
No,
it's too late.
Nah, she's done.
She saw the look in my eyes.
No. They know what you're up to. They know the camera's on. They know you're live. As soon as the camera's off, they're going to come and love you all day. I know how cats work. Don't worry about that. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. We got to love you and leave you. But we'll come back and see you next week after the South America region is done with a qualified winner. Take care. See you next time.